The Rap Roundtable.
Yes, sir. It's a momentous occasion here for episode 83 of the most dangerous, most influential, most inspirational.
Yep.
We got rotation roundtables. Go ahead.
Most organic.
Most organic.
Man,
We got cosplayers.
y'all can watch us at Whole Foods.
The Rap Roundtable is the common denominator. The new tech. We are the common denominator for a lot of these podcasts out here. And on episode 83, we celebrate and commemorate 10K subs. 4 years in the making. You know what I'm saying?
We drinking tonight.
Facts.
4 years
Fuck with us.
of hard work, no enhancements, but new evolutions. Think about where we came from with one episode a month. So now we giving y'all niggas 2 and 3 episodes a week.
He was in a basement.
Yeah, man.
In a
Somewhere
basement.
deep in
Fact.
Brooklyn.
In a
Trenches.
bum ass spot in the trenches in Brooklyn.
Shit.
Now we in the Brooklyn podcasting studio,
You feel
arguably the best podcasting studio in the city.
Bro,
Staples.
getting slandered all up and down Facebook.
Yeah,
Talk,
I was
And enduring that shit.
talk.
Eating that shit.
I was just a commenter, guys.
Bro. Taking it as motivation.
Learning that
you know what I
niggas
mean?
did not know that round table was an actual word that doesn't have anything to do with the shape of a table.
Yeah. It's been a
Talk
doozy.
about it.
You know what I'm saying?
Shit.
Yo.
Not for nothing, we gotta big up Langston because he was part of the original cast.
Big facts.
And there was some hesitation to come over to the Brooklyn podcasting studio, and he was the one that was like, nah, you know, we can make this happen. I got y'all. He was the one who put it over the top. Fair is fair, Lang.
Keep it real.
I know you still watch. Fair is fair. Your picture's still on the wall at the crib with the gang at the
Facts.
Pusha T show. You know what I'm saying? I know you still mad at me, but still, you part of making this shit happen.
Cop your hat, man. Come
Cop a hat. You know what I mean?
on. Yo, hit us up. We'll send you one.
For free. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? We won't even charge you.
It's love. It's love.
You in the same group chat as me, my boy. We got Walt over here who's put up with our shit a lot. We've gone overtime a lot of times.
Yeah.
Walt has put up with it. Shout out to Josh, because Josh would have got us the fuck out. Like, yo, get out. I want to go home. But we love you, Josh, because you make us look good 10 times out of 10.
Right.
Shout out to the subscribers. Shout out to the people who are in each and every chat fucking with us. The Miss LBs of the world, the Mike 100s of the world, the Lynn Vors, the LPs, the Mad Maxes, Leroy. You know what I'm saying?
Day ones.
Adriel.
Shout out to my boy
Adriel,
Marcos.
Marcos.
You know what I mean?
And to the new subs who are now starting to filter into the
Oh,
chat
chill.
and the comment section.
Ian, day one.
Talk about it.
Yes,
sir.
Leah
Salute.
May, Leah
You
M.
know what I mean?
Yo.
That's a
Ian,
fact.
Ian would be in my ear because we used to work together, man. He was in my ear. He was like, yo, y'all got something. Just keep going, keep grinding. Y'all got something.
That's real.
People gonna see it.
And they starting to see it. Shout
Yeah, I
out to
see it.
Sharon. Shout out to Coach. Shout out to everybody who gave us an opportunity to do anything. You know what I mean?
Really
Yeah.
appreciate the love, man.
We
That's
doing
real.
this thing, but 10K, actually 11K.
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 Enhancement
Moving
free.
on up.
At this
Shout
point.
out to New Delhi, Morocco, Bangladesh, all of them places where you
Yeah.
niggas buy shit. I'm gonna talk about that later though. But let's put one up for ourselves,
Yes, sir.
for the chat, for the subscribers.
Yes, sir.
Sir.
To 11K,
Yes, sir.
10K,
Let's get it.
20K.
Let's get it.
We getting there.
Moving on up,
20K
y'all.
next.
Y'all can't get us out the paint no matter what you do.
They tried.
Salute.
Don't go broke keeping up out there.
Shit. They going broke.
Damn,
They
bro.
going broke.
Bozo vibe.
God damn.
Shit, me.
Purchased.
You can find a Rap Roundtable on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, YouTube,
Right.
Facebook, Instagram, and of course, Twitter. The beat you hear in the background is brought to you by Sincere the Rap Snob. He makes
Sir.
beats.
Holla at
Super
me.
producer.
Fire.
And as always,
We are tonight's entertainment.
now that we've talked about ourselves and celebrated ourselves a bit, as we promised you we would,
As we should.
We love to.
another collective that's kind of been coming up as we were in our podcast infancy, Griselda, Westside Gunn, the face of that movement,
Sir.
got a #1 on Billboard, but it's not your usual #1. He got a #1 for was it saying like an up and coming best newcomer? What's the situation
Yes,
with that?
it's what was the word for it? Hot up emerging. There we go. Hot #1 emerging artist.
So for all the shit that we've talked about, Griselda, low key, even with this album that's been polarizing, Westside Gunn is collecting a lot of wins.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
For Billboard to look, considering Benny went gold, and now they looking at Westside the Curator, who's not making any more albums, as an emerging star. Does this kind of change how we feel about Griselda Sin?
First of all, y'all believe that? Westside not.
No, never.
No more album. Come on.
Nah.
He retired after Pray for Paris.
Rappers don't
Bro,
retire.
You getting and it's not even that. It's you getting this much limelight off of this project, and you're gonna stop now.
Right.
What part of the game is that? We know we gonna keep going. But what was your question again?
Does this change how you feel after we talk kind of badly, kind of question where they at as a collective? Are we pivoting?
Good question.
I wouldn't say pivoting. I would say we might be expanding our viewpoint,
Touche.
expanding our point of reference. You know what I mean? Look, look, the conversation is always going to come back to it is what's popular really what's best. You know what I mean?
Talk.
And so for somebody like Westside
find
Gunn, and Westside Gunn at this point might be in that conversation where, and you know, not to, you know, make it a 1-to-1 ratio between him and the artist that I'm about to mention, but like a Kanye West, a Nas, you know what I mean? Artists that have given us so much classic material, Jay-Z too. I'm not trying to get him out. But look, there's artists out there that have given us so much great material, classic material.
Shout out to Carlos.
You know what I mean? That once they finally decide, all right, you know what? I might try to dibble and dabble in a different lane. At some point, you just gotta let them. You know what I mean? What the things that I don't like is like when there's like a new emerging artist and they just keep bouncing back and forth between different lanes, and you're like, yo, but you don't even have a real identity yet. Like solidify an identity and then, you know, give us some good material and then, you know, try to expand into different lanes. But Westside Gunn, I think, has given us enough great material, great projects. Arguably, the best projects in the Griselda camp, the best projects in that entire underground, overground space. We could grant him some grace and say, you know what, you've given us enough. Go ahead and explore your different lanes. Go ahead and expand. Go ahead and get in this trap lane. Go ahead and do your, you know, get your TikTok on or whatever. You know, he deserves it. He deserves it. That's how I feel.
Okay. Maxito, you know, your opinions about Griselda tend to vary.
They do.
But you see emerging for Westside Gunn. That means, in their opinion, he deserves more eyeballs on what he's doing.
Absolutely.
Do you agree with that?
Do I agree with that? Yes, I do agree with that, actually. I think it's very interesting. Sin mentioned that not the most popular isn't always the best, which is true on, you know, like almost like a micro level. But when you look at the macro, you look at the best-selling guys, it's Jay-Z, is, you know, it's Kanye, is, you know what I mean? It's Biggie Smalls, it's Tupac. The best guys usually do break through on some sort of popular level, you know what I mean?
Nelly was on that list too.
Yeah, Nelly was on that list. I mean, you know what I mean? St. Louis.
Just keep it a buck.
Different people buy music for different reasons.
You know what I mean?
Nelly went diamond because the white people bought those albums. We know that.
Sorry,
Walt. Not you. You're ahead.
We love you, Walt.
You didn't buy any Nelly albums. We know that. When we got in our Most Def bag, you was correcting us on the pod. So
Salute to Walt, man.
Right. And Westside has come a long way, because to even spoil it, Westside made it to the industry segment today. So you know what I mean? Like, Westside is making moves that need to be that are getting acknowledged on a larger scale, and they really are showing the type of impact he's having, because it's like, yeah, like maybe, you know, he didn't sell 1 million like Taylor Swift the first week, but Westside doing his numbers compared to everybody else in his space, he is the Nelly of his space. You know what I mean? He is the, you know, the guy who's outselling the people who are making the type of music he's making by 4 and 5 times. You know what I mean? So I think it's very interesting that a lot of people are coming on board with the album that everyone within this space is kind of undecided on. I think that always shows that, you know, maybe within your circle, maybe everybody don't think what you think. You know what I mean? And listen, West, this is where he's been wanting to go in his career. You know what I mean? He's been wanting to get acknowledged. He's been wanting for people to really see that, you know, the type of impact he's having on the game. So I'm hype about this. You know what I mean? I don't think there's nothing bad that can happen from West getting his props. And, you know, I get it. Y'all don't like the trap beats. You know what I mean? I understand. But it's like when you see a more casual Griselda fan liking it, you know what I mean? That can't be nothing but good. Like, people hate casual rap fans, right? But without casual fans, do we get one more chance? You know what I mean? Do we get California Love? You know what I'm saying? Do we get If I Ruled the World? Like, salute to the casual fan, bro. So shouts to Westside, you know. He deserves it. He's been working hard, and, you know, 7-8 years in his career, he's still progressing, you know, on a large scale, you know what I mean? Because he's been making music for a while, but, you know, shouts to West. He's doing his thing.
So would you say after making so many Illmatic style albums, and again, not saying as good as Illmatic, just more underground, you finally made As It Was Written?
You know what I'm saying? What's wrong with that? What's wrong with that? They hated in the beginning what they say now, son.
It's a classic.
Hey, Deanie.
I don't know if I'm gonna sing that.
Would you? No, it's not. Deanie, do you think this changes what Westside says about retiring if Billboard is giving him a bigger spotlight?
That man's not retiring, bro. When you, my personal opinion is this. I'm gonna just keep it a B. I think when you look at the images of rappers, the personas, the you know, like the whole bravado of a rapper. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like Westside Gunn might be like the best version of that we've had in like a really long time. You know what I'm saying? There's always entertainment with that dude. Like the wrestling references,
right.
the way he makes the music, the curation, the production, just
he sells the character.
There you go, bro. And I hate to say this, bro, but he didn't do all that characterization. He didn't do all that work, bro, to like perform in front of a bunch of niggas with Timbs and Marmonts and
Nietzsche jeans
and Lugs boots. My nigga says, yo, I'm a walking superstar, bro. I need to be performing. There's supposed to be like gorgeous ladies in the crowd chanting my music. You know what I'm saying? Like, and
no chew sticks.
No chew sticks, no brim scullies, none of that, bro. Like, he's not here. Like, he started that way. You know,
he's now not trying to scare the hoes.
There you go. He's transcended to not scaring the hoes. We've been to some West shows. Timberlands, nigga. You know what I'm saying? A lot of Timberlands, a lot of niggatry. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm sure my man, he's, like I said, I felt he's always had that superstardom to him. And even though he wasn't the most lyrically inclined of the, you know what I'm saying, the big three of Griselda, he just was the superstar of the whole pack. So I knew he always wanted more. This is what he wanted. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna have to take the journey with him, bro. We're gonna have to do it. Even though this isn't our particular cup, we don't want him on the trap beats.
Okay.
But there is a segment of people who do. For all we know, maybe this could transcend into another version of what West, because he transforms. He can transform into another version and give us something else we love. So I'm not gonna count him out. Is this my type of thing? No, but I don't want to stun his growth. Pause. You know what I'm saying? Super pause.
Team playing it safe.
Carry on.
So you want him to grow?
Oh my God!
Yo, you asking that question doesn't help this, man.
Yo,
what the fuck are you talking about?
10K and we still ain't changed, bro.
Tonight's entertainment.
Oh my God! Well, talking about, you know, not stopping his elevation because I'm concerned. And here's why. Getting that light on Billboard, right? I think that changes the dynamic of Westside Gunn, because we see that the people who usually are the first to discover the new act, when that act becomes popular, the first thing they say is, yo, he sold out. He's not the guy I used to love. By getting this love from Billboard, immediately some of his fans, because, you know, heaven forbid you get any success as a black man, you know, you're a sellout, you know, you bought it, payola, you know, looking at you niggas. You know what I'm saying? I'm concerned that they're going to start getting turned off because Westside is too popular now. He's not their little thing anymore. You know, pause if applicable. You know what I'm saying? So with that, is Westside good enough to bring in new fans? Because I already know half of these niggas, if he gets more articles like this, and then people who weren't there for the beginning of Griselda start coming around to the show saying they were day one, but they pulled up for, and then you prayed for me as their first Westside introduction, it's gonna be a schism there. Because to me now, when we were younger, fans were just fans. If you got hot or you whatever the fuck, you joined the ride late, you got on the third album, whatever. Yeah. Every nigga's fan base is a tribe now. And it's like, if you don't read the oath and take the blood oath or whatever the fuck, like you're not gang.
That's real.
And to me, everybody, no matter how big the artist is, there's stand culture. There's no general rap fan anymore. And we get beat up on this pod a lot for that because we want to be general rap fans. And it's like, no, you gotta love Nas. No, you gotta love Jay-Z. No, you gotta love Griselda.
Well, that brings something up. And I don't know if we've actually addressed this directly here. Not when it comes to Westside Gunn specifically. Do you think, this to the table, y'all think he looked at his fan base the way we've looked at certain of our, you know, commenters and been like, nah, like, that's not who I want to attract.
There you go.
You know what I mean?
All right.
I want to be on some flyer shit. You know what I mean?
I want women in the crowd. I don't want frumpy guys with neckbeards in the crowd. Right. I'm sorry.
But I don't even mean just in terms of like women. I mean, like, you know, just some
elegance type.
Yeah,
shit,
some more drip.
Yeah,
like,
more drip, more. You know what I mean? More elegance.
More the venues instead of like them little hood venues. You know what I'm saying? Like the big name venues. You
more
know,
lit because you see him come on, like you said, he had the persona. You got the chains on. You got
ponchos
like,
and shit.
You know what I mean? But then like he looks in the crowd and it's like a bunch of, you know what I mean? Like cargo jeans.
I didn't get this
South Pole sweats
and
and uptowns and creases.
Cargo shorts.
Like
yeah.
More casual fans, right? Because
cargo shorts with no socks on and boots.
Honestly,
mountain gears.
Because when it comes to Griselda is the type of artist, like you mentioned, they got the super tribal fans, right? They got those fans that only like Griselda and only like the music that they make. You know what I'm saying? So when you see him put out, you know, I get it was dated, but when you see him put out trap shit, he's looking for, you know, the casual listener, the nigga that just want to hear some hot shit in the playlist. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I do think he's trying to attract, you know, because when you look at the history of Westside, right? Of course he has that huge, you know, real hip hop fan base. Then he got that, you know, bring New York back fan base. But then he also, you know, he has that, let's be honest, that Eminem fan base. You know what I'm saying? Where it was like he only got him because he was associated with Eminem. So Wes is used to going to trying to find different fan bases in different type of ways. So yeah, I do think that he's making a concentrated effort, you know what I mean, to get those people who just, you know, want to hear some hot shit every now and then. You know what I mean? They not trying to save hip hop with every song that they hear. You know what I'm saying?
Here's what I'll say to that. I think it's that year, but I think Westside, if he does decide to travel further, he's trying to bring it all together. He want to be the nigga that brings the cargo pants and the drippy niggas into one venue. I think maybe that's his grand vision. I did all of this shit. I maximized his audience. Now let me bring these niggas in to fucking become as popular as possible. Right? Maybe.
Yeah.
I'm not mad at it.
Not mad at it either.
Sticking to Griselda, bro. Another announcement. Conway Machine is dropping again this year. I don't know who the person is that's with him. I don't know if he's a producer or not, but he's dropping, I think, late November or early December.
Here it is. December 22nd.
December 22nd.
Album is called Palermo.
Shit.
Conway with beats by 1-2.
Puzo vibes.
Bro, that's that Italian shit. Mafiosi. You know what I mean? Now that you think about it, he's dropped earlier this year, right? Then he linked up with 38 Special. Then we got the leak project with Conductor, which now must be scrapped if we got this project dropping in December. So you'd have 4 projects this year. All, 3 out of 4 are fine. We don't know about the last one. We didn't hear it yet.
Right.
Is Conway having an MVP season?
It's looking like it, man.
Talk to me, Dini.
It's really looking like it. That's my favorite lyricist of the group. You know, album after album, and I feel like out of the group, he's the one that keeps trying to kind of like elevate his sound. You know, like I feel like where Westside is trying this new sound, and for a lot of people it's not working. I feel like the new sound that Conway is attempting to grab, you know what I'm saying? Pause. It's working for him. You know, the bars are always gonna be there, but like I say, man, you gotta be able to like make a song. You get what I'm saying? Like we live in the era today. The people who want the music the way they want it just happen to be the people who buy it the least. You know, the people who go out to the shows the least. You know, so you got to make music for the people that want the music. Like these people are gonna go out to the shows. These people are gonna buy the merch. You do have to feed your fans. It is still a business, my dude. Like the way people, we want people to stay the same forever and just drop the stuff we love. Like the reason Griselda and Conway, the whole team connected with us, because they basically like spoke to the 90s hip hop head. You get what I'm saying? Like they made us feel comfortable again outside of the they basically brought us back, and we on this pod we've been talking about we want lyrics back to the forefront for a long time, and they've slowly but surely have come back. So I can't complain because I've been begging for this. But Conway's the one, bro. I'm telling you, if he just get the right person behind him to help him just not just make just tracks, but the way I don't that's the latest segment I don't want to talk about. But the way
just say it
meaningful. Like way Hov said he wanted to make meaningful music. He wanted to make something that hit the people. I feel like Conway does that, but it's got to be something that hit a bigger audience. You know what I'm saying? The people that love him already, but if you want to get to where you got to go, you got to open up to a bigger audience, man.
Talk to me, Sam.
Yeah. Again, like Westside and Conway are like the two, I think, polar opposites of Griselda, and Benny falls right in the middle. You know what I mean? Westside is all persona, all character, right? While Conway, on the other hand, he seems like he care less about, like, you know what I mean, like the character or the persona that he puts out there. He just wants to get on tracks and rhyme, and that's all he wants to do. Yo, give me a beat and I'm gonna tear the beat down. You know what I mean? But he dropped Won't He Do It this year, and that was that was a great album, and not just a great album in the sense of, yo, dope beats, dope rhymes, what more do you want? But you know, he had joints like Kanye. You know what I mean? He had the Kanye joint. He had Water to Wine. Fire. He had Brooklyn Chop House. You know what I mean? He had Super Bowl with Juicy J. Like, he really gave you an all around experience with that album. You know what I mean? And so I've been saying it for a long time. I want more of that from Conway. But in the meantime, he's gonna keep dropping, you know what I mean, just get dope beats and dope rhymes. You know what I mean? He's gonna keep doing that, and he's continued to do that throughout the year. You know what I mean? And I'm looking forward to. And we had Special Machinery, like Jarv said. This project with 1-2 coming up. I'm looking forward to that. It's probably gonna be more of the just dope beats and dope rhymes. So yeah, I mean, we got the full album, the full experience album, but he keeps dropping these tapes here and there. He's having a low-key MVP year, man. It really is.
Macito. Push back, agree, talk to me.
I'm gonna push back.
Okay.
I'm gonna push back.
Big surprise.
Yes,
you know
sir.
What I mean?
Yes, sir.
Bro.
Big surprise.
That's crazy, bro.
Hey, not too crazy. But I'm only gonna push back because everything y'all said is correct, right? Conway is, sorry about that, Yeezy. Conway's completely in his zone right now, right? I've spoken about, despite being, the OVO flag bearer, Ransom and Conway being me going back and forth about who's the best rapper in the game. It's really those two, when I think of it, that it's hard for me to decide on. You know what I mean? So, he's in his zone right now. Jarv, you've mentioned previously that in No Shots, unlike BSF
it's a shot.
collective, yeah, it's a shot. Unlike the BSF collective, drum work is they doing their thing. Seven the Genius is out here killing shit right now. So the team is in order. You know what I mean? His mind is right as far as the material is concerned. But only the reason I say that I'll say no is because I don't want the low key MVP year for Conway. I want the undisputed 2016 Steph. Like, it ain't no denying this is the one that season. So only because of my confidence in him and me feeling like next year might be even crazier for him, because, you know, everybody goes crazy, you know, for these multiple projects and multiple years. Conway is as prolific as it gets, brother. Like, real talk, there's a choice few rappers in the game right now. We know about Nas, we know about Ransom. Conway's on that list that he's just dropping material at an alarming rate at a high level. So it's like, I only feel like Conway can go even further, in the elevation can go even higher. So I'm gonna hold on the MVP for this year. I feel like Conway got even more in store for us.
I think what's missing for him, though, is just a little bit of that Westside Gunn, you know, adobo
balance.
Just a little, just throw a little bit of, you know what I mean?
I don't know about that.
Persona in there, you know what I mean? Like, build up a bit of a, you know what I mean? A bit of a presence.
I'd argue that in 2023, he needs the Conway adobo with a little bit of a sazon. You know what I mean? Just a little bit. Because if it's that trap shit is the adobo, then
no, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, I don't mean the Westside Gunn spices in terms of this past album.
In general.
I just mean in general, the way Westside Gunn has built himself up into this character and persona in the game. You know what I mean? Conway could use a little bit of that.
You know, I think he's having a very strong year. I know the Nas fans are up in arms about even the mere concept of anybody else being MVP. But the reality is, in the sport of lyricism, Conway's doing it this year, bro. Bar for bar, we get 4 projects, and he's rhyming next to 38, and that tape, some expert rapping on that tape. Won't he do it was fire, and he tried to give us a little more dexterity. The Conductor leak, he leveled up the dexterity even more. All I need to hear is his 4th project, and he's gonna have my vote. Fuck it, y'all heard it here. He got my vote. You know what I'm saying?
Jarv trying to start trouble.
I mean, I'll lose anyway. Y'all niggas gonna pick Nas, so it'll be 3-1.
Yeah, man.
But all I'm saying is,
I don't know about Mace. Mace might pick Drake.
He might pick Drake. You right. You right.
For all my dogs.
I just, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, we gotta, as much as not, because I'm gonna invoke the year 1 roundtable rule for this argument. Nas is a shogun. Like, he comes down from the clouds, he blocks all your moves with one hand. I think that was a Mace bar from a few episodes ago.
Oh, so he don't count now?
I'm picking and choosing. He's a shogun. He's Pai Mei, bro. You know what I mean? You don't grade Pai Mei, he's the master. But if you take Nas out the equation, because he's the master, it's Conway. Who's spitting better than him? Now you making songs, R&B hooks, talking to the bitches. He's not scaring the hoes. Like, he's doing everything we asked the nigga
Lloyd
to do.
Banks would say Lloyd Banks. Because he was on.
He would.
And block you if you say otherwise.
What the
Listen,
fuck?
man. Don't bring up Brian Pumper and Lloyd Banks mentions, bro. You will never see another tweet again, man.
I'm just saying, if you remove Nas, a.k.a. Pai Mei, the Shogun Master, from the equation, outside of maybe Ransom for the spitters, maybe because 38. It's Conway. Benny ain't come outside.
Look, I'm not mad at that take at all.
Rome gotta have an argument too.
Benny's done more.
J. Cole has no argument in this conversation.
I gotta hear that album.
Features, bro.
All
We need
right.
an album.
Gotta hear that album.
Not mad at
A
that
nigga
take.
gave you 4.
It's a lot for me to bring up J. Cole, y'all. That mean
I
that
think you
nigga putting in work.
I think you a closet Cole fan, low key
man.
now. I think you done
Listen.
crossed over how I crossed over to the Escobarians,
Listen,
low
man.
key. You know what I mean?
You know, once he got
With the
on
blue cape on, nigga.
you know,
They was mad about that cape.
once he pledged allegiance to OVO, I had to show respect, man. You know, I thought it was static. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't know he was cool.
But
You
then
know,
he smoked
Keep it a
man.
bean.
you know. Hey, listen.
And it's on track.
It happens, bro.
Drake don't care, bro. He
really don't, bro.
He dropping freestyles with his kid. We gonna talk about that though. Yeah, I'm a little salty. But anyway, let's move on. Let me get the rundown back. We off the rails. Macito, I'm coming to you.
It's the vibes.
Cesar comes out and says, Lil Chubby comes out and says that Envy is innocent. I know you've been following since the last time we talked about it. Lil Chubby says he's innocent.
Yeah, man.
How do you feel about that?
Listen, the notorious P.I.G. himself.
Oh,
Wow.
come on, bro.
Caesar, the scammer, top
tier
Pena,
scammer.
you know
He
what
must
I
be
mean?
from the floss, bro.
Listen, man.
Disrespect.
Caesar must be from Canarsie, bro.
He not
because
getting you for
the
that.
Scamming is top
Listen,
tier, bro.
He not getting you for that 400 in your debit account, bro.
Nah.
Like it's just high level scamming, bro.
And he's such a he has such a trustworthy face that I can see why niggas gave him that bread. He looks harmless. You know what I mean?
He look like he wouldn't harm
Word.
nothing, but
He can't get far. That's what I mean.
you know what I'm saying?
He can't get far. That's about it.
Where's he going?
Give me big
far is he
smoke
well
from
spoken.
GTA
He doesn't have any scars like that on his face. He's very wholesome looking. The people would buy it. The little old lady that gave him the bread, I can see it.
You know what I mean?
Fits for bad. Though.
Never look you in the eye when he speaks to you. You know what I mean?
I'm
Them
Hiding
shit
behind
vibes.
pillars.
I'm still thinking about that video with Envy, when Envy was being the radio guy, and he's just like, yeah, we got the houses in Jersey.
And he was sitting there with the fatigue,
Yeah, look
looking
at the camera.
crazy, with the
You know what I
12X
mean?
hoodie.
The blue Nikes.
You know what I mean? The blue Nikes with
Yeah.
the arms
Sure.
down, shoulders
word.
Shout out
slung,
to Killer
bro.
Mike though, low key.
Hey, scammers know scammers,
Yeah,
gang.
Killer
Like,
Mike.
Hustler knows a hustler, man.
you know what I mean?
Sheesh.
A hustle know a hustle, man. So
Envy, it's innocent.
listen, Caesar, he's a lot
Bro.
of things. A piece of junk, you know what I'm saying? Piece of trash, a scammer. You know, a weird looking fellow. You know, a gastric bypass. You know, recipient.
Is that what happened?
You know what I mean?
He used those people money to get the gastric joint?
Yeah, man.
That's crazy.
He's a lot of things, but a snitch he's not. You know what I'm saying? So if you think that he went through it with all of this time, you see he went to the feds, got out the same day on bail,
100K on that.
posted up with the goons. You know what I mean? A little smirk on his face. Tony the closer better watch his back, because I heard Caesar got them goons. You know what I mean? So Caesar, you know, he's a real G. What can I say? He's not worried about it.
He's
So
OG Bobby Chuppy.
OG, you know what I'm saying? When he pulls up, you remember that order that Big Smoke ordered in GTA San Andreas in the drive-thru? That's Caesar Pena, okay? You know what I mean? 3 number 3s, okay? So nah, he's not a rat, bro. He's not gonna throw Envy under the bus. I can't say Envy's gonna do the same for him. But
He already told.
He's been telling for months. You know what I'm saying? Before we heard about this, Envy was telling, you know what I mean, right to his pops. But, you know, listen.
Yo.
Listen,
Yo.
man.
Real shit.
Generational snitching, bro. So,
Yo, mate.
Yo, relax, man.
listen, I've been waiting to go up on these motherfuckers, man. But, listen. Caesar is not going to scam. I mean, he's not going to snitch on Envy,
Because he's
man.
gonna scam.
He's going to scam. He's been scamming, you know. But nah, you know, is he now? Was he telling the truth? That's for the jury to decide. You know what I mean? I am available for jury duty. You know what I mean? If y'all looking for anybody, you know what I mean? I'm looking for a few days off work. But listen, Caesar's not going to snitch on Envy. All you need to know is that he's not to be trusted. So don't believe anything he says. You know what I'm saying? So whether he's telling the truth, absolutely not.
Sheesh. Since it raps now, I know this is a Chatty Boys topic.
Yes, sir.
But I know you've been fake following it since we talked about it last time,
Come
bro.
on, come on,
I've been
Sam.
following it here and there, but like, I don't know. My take on this is, look, Envy innocent? Yeah, I don't know about that. But
Uh-huh.
I think that there was probably some type of conversation had between the two. It was like, yo, like, if we get caught, I'm not going. Envy was like, I'm not going down for this. You taking all of it. You taking the whole rap, and I'm telling everything that I know. And that's what it looks like it's happening.
I'm waiting on you. Say something else.
That's it. Man.
Oh, I know, because it seemed like you was walking down that Paul's path again. You know what I mean?
The
You know
whole
what I mean?
rap.
All right.
The whole rap.
I was nervous for like half a second. I was
Yo.
nervous. I'm not gonna lie.
Yo, I was waiting on this nigga, bro.
Go back.
Rap.
Hey, Envy innocent, bro. I think Envy. I don't know where I seen it at. It was on Twitter,
Right.
and it was like that interview with Dame Dash was his villain origin story. When a nigga was like, remember that? Are you a boss scout for saying shit? Because Envy was never talking about no fucking generational wealth until Dame came on that show and sunned him. So I believe that he left work, went home to his beautiful wife, and was like, yo, Dame really talked to me crazy. And he's not wrong. I'm not a boss. I can't tell my son I'm a boss. All that shit. And he said, you know what? I got to find a way to become a boss. Sees Lil Chubby, OG Bobby Chubby, and it's like, yo, let's do this real estate shit. You know what I mean?
Let's create generational wealth.
Generational wealth. That nigga never said that shit until Dame cooked him on the show. And I didn't remember that shit until I seen that tweet, and I was like, yo. Deadass, he never said that shit.
Says is like, yo, what do you even mean by that? He's like, I don't know. I heard Dame Dash say it.
Dame
this shit sounded hot.
Yo, what was that battle rapper's name again that Dame went up there with?
Murder Mook.
Yeah. Random as fuck next to Dame. Dame clowning this nigga like they back at Rockefeller. And I'm like, yo, poor Envy, bro. Envy been number 2 this whole time. Now he tries some shit. He get next to the biggest scammer in the world. I feel, but Envy's innocent. His own stupidity and his ego, I'm blaming Dame, got him in this situation. Because if Dame never said that you can't tell your son you're a boss, he never gets in bed with this fucking guy, and we're not here talking about him right now.
Yo, Job gotta be here thinking, bro.
I'm just saying.
So he's.
This is
what's
Dame's
he pleading?
fault.
What's he pleading? Ignorance?
Stupidity.
Yo,
ignorance.
He's telling, so he's ignorant.
You know when
Your Honor, I'm a moron.
Dame asked him, yo, if you wanted your son to work here, would he work here? And he said, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Maybe he went to the program director and said, yo, could my son work here if I left? And the nigga said, nah, that nigga's dead.
I don't.
But if I start a real estate company, my son could work for me.
Yeah.
Look, I'm
you wanted something, John.
Tell a little personal anecdote. Because I don't understand. I was in college. A family member came to me and was like, yo, I got this business opportunity. You know, just hear me out. Come to a seminar. We went to the seminar, and everything that everybody was saying was like all red flags. And I'm like, this shit is a fucking pyramid scheme. Like you know immediately, like as just a fucking adult who has seen some shit, who knows shit, who's lived some life, you know a fucking scam when you see it.
I'm gonna take it a step further to say the rap snob. I remember when we was all 4 of us working together. Yeah. There was a young harlot at the library who kept trying to get niggas to sign up for Primerica. And I feel like if you went to one of them Primerica's fucking seminars where they make you feel like you could be a fucking millionaire, meanwhile you struggling to make 40 bands. And he was like, you know what? This is it, Primerica. Y'all know who I'm talking about too. Primerica had niggas in the picture, man, bro.
Listen,
yo,
Primerica, y'all remember Cutco? Y'all remember them knives,
son.
man? Niggas had niggas selling knives door to door, man.
The Mary Kay fucking collection shit, nigga. Poor Envy, bro.
Niggas caught me with the Forex for like 2 weeks, then. For like 2 weeks.
Yo,
I put like 200 into that.
I don't know if I'm dating. I don't know if I'm dating myself.
Your IG, nigga.
They almost got me, bro.
I don't know if I'm dating myself, but Amway.
I think you are dating yourself.
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about.
That's the only way.
Crazy,
that's the only
bro.
way I could see like Envy actually like not being guilty. If it was the way I talked about the last time we potted, where it's literally just if you give me 150 racks, I'll turn this shit into 250 racks. You're like, okay, fuck it. So you get a nigga 150 racks. Next you know he borrowed 50 racks from somebody else. Give you back your 150
Nigga, if I
racks.
gave you 20, you said I could get you back 40. I'm questioning you, bro.
Word.
I'm good.
Because if you the type to have 150 racks, you should know it ain't that easy.
He learned it in prison.
Nigga, Hov said it by accident. Ain't no such thing as free money, bro. What's the catch?
But he learned it in prison.
Listen,
I'm out.
man.
I'm out, bro.
The shit that kept getting me is like he kept saying, but we doing it the right way though. And I'm like, whose
we?
rhetoric is he regurgitating? Somebody fed that to him. It's like,
Caesar,
nah, but this is
nigga.
the right
What you
way.
mean?
By using
No,
other
I
people's
understand.
money.
But I'm like, yo, it's just like you just regurgitating rhetoric. Like that's not your own words. Somebody fed you that shit and you just keep saying it over and over and you don't know what it means.
Nigga said the investment team look like a bunch of little evil envies. You see that shit?
Listen, Job. I'm sorry, man. You shooting Envy bail, bro.
I am.
I seen this man in a shiesty mask with stacks of money trying to finesse you into buying
That
a
was
home,
not real
man.
money. That was not real money. You could get fake money. I went to video shoots. Fake money's easy to get. What do you mean?
That man was trying to scam, Job.
That's not real money.
Come on. that make him more of a scammer.
As a judge, all I gotta do is say that's not real money. Find the lie.
Just bought a new crib too. He just bought a new crib.
Listen,
I rented it.
At the very least,
Cash.
Listen, maybe he'll get a #1 record next year.
I work for iHeart, the #1 morning show on the East Coast.
Who's now under investigation.
Envy can explain this whole shit away.
Nah, not if you're under investigation.
Not if I'm on a
You're
jury.
cooked, bro.
He's either guilty or stupid.
Nah, bro, because
I
the
would not
rotation
wanna be
roundtable
either
said
of
we
those
too eager to throw Envy in jail. So I'm shooting the nigga some bail.
Yo, the nerve to say that about someone whose pops is a white shirt sergeant, my nigga. Like, what are you talking about? Like, Envy's the one who we can't wish jail on. That
That's
nigga, what the fuck?
Yo, all right, Mace, you wild.
That's different.
I'm just saying, like, what, my nigga?
That's different.
Your cousin might be in jail because of this nigga pops, bro. Like, what the fuck? That's crazy, man. Shouts to Envy, I guess.
Hey,
Man.
yo, Mace.
Yes.
Moving on.
Crazy, man.
Moving on. We throwing Envy in jail. I got a little bit of a gripe with rap right now, bro. I'm starting to feel like when I scroll and I peruse the internet that rap is becoming too unserious. You look at all the other genres, there don't be too much fuck shit going on in them genres. But when I come back to rap, I'm seeing little 9-year-old Atlanta niggas making trap music and cursing in 8 bars. And then I'm seeing Aubrey's son dropping a song that gets 1 million spins on fucking Spotify. Then, you know how you go on Instagram, right? And if you got jobs like me, where you can't have your volume on, so you just see the video, but there's no sound. And motherfuckers looking, they spitting the craziest bars. They on the radar. They looking in the mic, look like they cooking. Then I look around to see if any of my bosses around, any kids around. All right, let me hear this shit. And it be niggas rapping off beat, looking dead serious. Bars not landing, no pocket to be found.
What's the pocket?
Why do we keep allowing these fucking people to allow the fuck shit into rap? What's going on? There's some chick in the Midwest right now rhyming like she rhymes like 2 bars, and it shit be all over the place, and niggas got like 20K likes and mad retweets saying it's fire, and I'm confused. What's fire? Oh, niggas stupid. We letting little niggas make trap rap?
I told you. I've been telling y'all for several
Then these
episodes.
niggas be talking about the gatekeepers. Some fucking guys who don't like rap. They just got a job at a label.
Yeah.
This is the unserious generation.
They are getting rap the fuck out of here, bro. And I'm very concerned. This is what we doing. The nice niggas can't get in.
I was just talking
Blueface baby moms got to deal with Columbia.
Off one song.
What's going on, bro?
Cristiano or Stewie? Which one?
Nah,
I don't give a fuck.
Stewie, bro.
Does it
Stewie got
matter,
a record
bro?
deal, bro.
Wow.
Off that
Would
record.
you wanna hear some
I don't even know the difference between the two.
You want to hear some Kashawn bars?
I don't. I can understand at least them trying to push the limit.
I'd rather listen to Real Ass Horse.
Yeah.
Stewie got a record
Can I
deal.
tell you how much I've wanted to fucking mute or block Blueface and that whole
I
situation
did.
from my Twitter
Shout
feed?
out, I did.
And somehow I can't fucking do it.
Can't escape
It's
it.
still the algorithm still puts it in my timeline.
You gotta
I don't
type
fucking
in every
understand it.
variation of Blueface on your
Listen,
shit.
that's not the only person on mute or that I can't mute off of my Twitter, but I digress. Continue.
Oh, well, I got bars.
Yeah.
I got bars.
I'm waiting.
Oh, you talking about the cosplayers or the bozos?
No. Listen,
Yeah,
both.
no.
Oh, okay.
Both.
Nah, but like I was saying, man,
It's an
This
evil
is-
world we living
this is
in.
the most unserious generation. When I tell you, like, and I've been saying this for like a minute now, there seems to be this notion, this feeling that like if you take too much, this is how I just take it. If you take too much pride in a craft, if you put too much effort into what you're doing, then it's like somehow seen as corny. Like, oh, you doing too much. Oh, who do you think you are? Like everybody's just approaching everything as like, I'ma just do the least, right? Because it's not that serious. I'm just having fun. And if they could pop off just doing the least and just having fun, hey, that's what comes of it. You know what I mean? And that's what we're seeing a lot with a lot of these artists that we see all over social media and TikTok. They just doing the least, putting no effort in it, and they just hoping that, you know, they hit the fucking lotto or something. You know what I mean? Somebody
they
picks
are
up on
trying to get rap out of here. For you to tell me that these labels are getting a budget together for Stewie?
For Stewie, gang. We got to keep it a buck, like rap.
So you're saying beyond just the artist. You're saying
they are pushing all the
label.
fuck shit is going viral. All of it.
And because of that, rap is gained
do the fuck shit in the other genre.
Rap has gained a reputation as the amateur art form that any nigga could come up off the street. They got a 9-year-old, you know what I mean? He's in 2nd grade, maybe 3rd grade. You know what I'm saying? And anybody can come off the street and start rapping. You know what I mean? So I agree with y'all. They're trying to paint the picture because I'm not saying overall rap is bad or that the artistry is bad or that niggas ain't rapping. You know what I mean? Shout to Rome Wise. He constantly makes a point on Twitter to say that, you know, actually there's more nice niggas in rap now than there's ever been. You know what I mean? Just because of the sheer amount of rappers.
But it don't pay to be nice, it feel like.
Exactly. And that's the problem. It doesn't pay to be nice. And because of that, rap is gaining a reputation that a motherfucker can be working 7-Eleven one day and be Sexy Red the next. On tour with Drake, #1 records. Come on.
Whose fault is that?
Dropping nasty sex tapes too, bro.
That was
Talk about it, Dini.
Whose fault is that though? You know, like if
Kim K level.
niggas didn't want to hear that, she wouldn't be around, bro. Like if niggas wasn't on dope, niggas wouldn't sell dope kind of things. You know what I'm saying?
But do they want to hear it, bro? Because the stats say nobody want that shit.
Right.
Bro, if we're talking specifically Sexy Red, like, she's getting a lot of run, bro. As far as Stewie, because that's
but why Sexy Red album drop and she moved like 25 first week? That blows the whole fucking shit out the water.
Albums ain't what they used to be, bro.
I'm not hearing that because the way niggas is getting positioned to look like megastars, but only 4 or 5 niggas is moving megastar units.
Yeah, and it's been that way for years though.
Right.
So it's a facade. It's fake.
It's
and
cap.
the people that always get positioned as superstars is the degeneracy and the garbage.
But like you're right. But what I'm saying is if niggas didn't consume that, like let's say like a Lil Yachty got up on stage and rapped and everybody was like, get this nigga the fuck off the stage. Bring some real rappers up. And he would have to fall back. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
That rappers of that ilk would have to fall back. But there's a large percentage of people that's really buying into that shit, bro. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not buying that they buying into it. I think this is a fucking systemic shit going on by the people in the offices because I'm gonna repeat myself. They push it in the algorithm, they feed it. They buy the streams, they buy their presence. Then when it's time for us to support said artists who have said presence, the numbers ain't numbering. The City Girls is supposed to be the most fire shit. Carisha got a whole podcast with an award. They moved 8 units first week. Nobody wants this shit. Drake just did 400, nigga. So that means people, if it's fire, people want it.
Right.
That's true.
Right.
This is fake, bro. They're trying to fuck rap.
And the thing is, it's a difference, right? It's a difference between 20 years ago, talented artists, Jay-Z saying, I'm dumbing down to double my dollars, or Nas making You Owe Me, or 50 Cent making just a little bit, than actual untalented people making music. You know what I'm saying? There's a big difference.
Big difference.
And that's what I feel like there's a lot more of these days.
They lead the league. The untalented niggas.
But here's my thing too. It's like we know that like the internet, social media algorithms, they're great at like you know what I mean, like having polar ends to shit, like being polarized. You know what I mean? And so like I'm gonna be honest, and not, you know, I don't want to get like super serious or political or anything, but like a lot of the shit that's going on right now, you know, on the other side of the world, it's too much for me. I skip right past that shit. So I think that a lot of what's going on too is that like a lot of people just don't want to see or hear serious shit because it's just too much, and they're just fucking, if it's some degenerate shit, if it's some like lighthearted shit, if it's some unserious shit, that's what they want to see. And so I think that's part of the reason why the unserious people and the unserious artists are winning, because like the people that are being serious, it's too much. You know what I mean? I loved it when back in the day when you get artists that could do both. You know what I mean? Like we do here at the Rap Roundtable. We talk about serious shit, but then like the next moment we joking. You know what I mean? Have a combination of both. Combination. You know what I mean?
Combination.
But like, it just seems like now everything is polarized. So like, there's a lot of artists that are like, yo, like I want to talk about serious shit and only serious shit. But nobody wants to see that. Nobody wants to hear that. They want the fluff. They want the unserious shit, the lighthearted shit, the degenerate shit, because that, you know, they just want to, you know, veg out and shit.
Life is hard for niggas, B. A lot of people just want to just like kind of unplug, I guess. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact. I don't
Unplug
even
with
watch
them other genres. Why? Stop fucking with rap. The fuck. Let's stick it with the state of rap. Offset says that rap lacks creativity. They need a balance. You hear Offset say that. What do you say?
I love Offset. You're my guy, man. But you've been rapping the same since like 2010, bro. Like you are the last nigga to deliver this stance, bro. Like, come on, man. What are we doing here? I heard the funk freestyle. I loved it. I loved the freestyle. I thought it was very entertaining. But my nigga, cut the cap though. You know what I'm saying? We're not gonna act like that's like the pinnacle of rap. Like, I mean, it sounds
He done told
good.
me his wrist is water mad time.
100 times. I take your dog.
Almost as much as
like,
Lil Wayne kicks it like Luke King.
Oh.
I'm part of a legendary group. You know what I'm saying? Maybe one of my favorite Southern rappers.
Rest in peace, Takeoff.
Definitely not the person to deliver that message, man.
Shout out Quavo.
Salute to Quavo.
Does rap lack creativity? Maybe the lane of rap that Offset is in. You know what I'm saying? The type of rap he's trying to make. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think, honestly, you know, and shouts to my, you know, my senior citizen niggas. They've been telling me rappers lack creativity since 97. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's like, if you want to make that argument, Offset, congratulations, you just arrived to being an old nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, doesn't rap.
What is that? When you swipe your Metro card, when you say that, is that when you become old?
That's
rap
it.
Is that what it is?
That's the bar.
I never looked at it that way until you just said that.
That's the bar. You know what I mean? Because 6 years ago, he would not have felt this way.
Wow.
Was it more creative 6 years ago? You know what I'm saying?
I never looked at shit that way till you just said.
Crazy.
As soon as niggas start saying everything sound the same, they're old.
They're an old nigga, y'all. I'm telling you. So
Did
it's like
somebody else just say that too recently?
another old nigga.
Well, here's what I'll say.
Who was it? I forgot who it was.
He was old.
Yeah. Here's what I'll say. You know, we got the YoungFellaz in the building tonight.
Yes, sir.
And shout out to those guys. New Rich Entertainment.
Yes, sir.
They don't sound like everybody else, so maybe motherfucking Offset needs to switch up what he do.
Nah.
I'm saying, does you know, we may not like him, but does a nigga like Tizo Touchdown sound like other shit? You know what I'm saying? Does, you know, like there's a lot.
Do you want to listen to Tizo Touchdown?
No. But I like Smino.
Okay.
I like Mick Jenkins. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of niggas that if you're not just perusing the Rap Life playlist on Apple Music, that is a lot of creativity in. You know what I'm saying?
We got Danny Brown.
Yeah.
Look who you went to.
We
Straight
got
to Danny
Mick.
Brown, from Tizo Touchdown to Danny Brown.
Jenkins.
Balance.
Lupe Fiasco. There's
You
a
know
lot
what I
of
mean?
creative rappers out here.
There's a lot out there. It's just,
A
you know what I
lot,
mean?
bro.
Also, with like when you get old, a lot of motherfuckers get lazy.
Hey.
And they
speak
just
on it.
they let whatever's on the airwaves and whatever the algorithm puts in front of them dictate their opinion. Do a little work, dig a little deeper. You know what I mean?
Do the knowledge.
Pause it.
They still waiting for Flex to you know, debut Otis again.
You know what I mean? But yeah, I mean, you know, I agree with the message. I don't agree with the message. Come on. You're the torchbearer of creativity.
I'll fucking shake the table. I mean, them Atlanta niggas copying and pasting, bro. We know that. We know that. With the exception of like a 21 or a Fuge or who's the other fire Atlanta, younger Atlanta nigga right now? JID. A lot of the guys who are trying to come up and make a way in this space, they copying and pasting. They doing what's hot. You know what I mean? Yeah. Just like with fucking Angels sounded like Hove 20 years ago.
Yeah.
Oh,
Paris
man.
too.
You know what I mean? Shit like that. I'm just saying. But then again, niggas don't show love to the creative niggas. Because it's like, all right, Offset could say that, but say now Sinner's a rapper and he got the most fire bars. Is Offset gonna share that on his Instagram?
We'll do a feature.
Have we seen, all right, for the sake of argument, have we seen Offset post someone like in the realm of a YoungFellaz or a Rome Streets? Fuck, Ransom almost 40 or a little over 40. Has he even posted a Ransom bar? Has he posted some JID shit in Atlanta? Do you really want the dexterity, nigga? Or do you want the same shit?
Honestly.
You saying raps lacks creativity, but you running around with Casanat for your rollout. Which means that you giving niggas the same shit.
Yeah.
Listen, Mace brought up Mick Jenkins, man. When I tell you I've been on Mick Jenkins projects for several years now, and nobody. Yes, no. That's why I stuttered.
Sheesh.
That's why I stuttered.
I was about to go left.
I was like, wait. My brain caught it and was like, no. Double back. Reword what you're about to say.
Nigga said my brain.
You know what I mean?
That was a pause too.
Yeah.
I'm pausing that just
cuz.
cause.
Live, you heard?
That shit sounded
Diddy
reckless.
said you're not living today.
Yeah, man.
Now let's off Friday Diddy on here, because Diddy be cooking you more than me, low key, bro.
He be waiting on you to flop, bro.
Thank you.
But you was bringing up Mick Jenkins, though.
Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, I've been listening to this project for years, and that motherfucker always comes with, like, new, fresh energy. And where people at? You know what I mean? Like, Mick Jenkins is, like, a talented lyricist coming with, new sounds, new flows all the time. Nobody's paying attention to him. Offset, where you at?
People just
share some Mick Jenkins shit.
People just comfortable saying that they want some new shit. They really don't want it.
But
they want the likes from the comment.
That's the point I made several videos ago, which is like, motherfuckers just want to complain about how shit is trash, but then you ask them like, all right, well, how can we fix it? Or who's some artists that you fucking with? Well, I don't know. Everything is trash.
Sidebar, it was was Lil Bow Wow.
Nas and Jay-Z.
So the whole rappers lack creativity. So,
you know what I mean?
So this doesn't help.
Like, come on, man. Like, what do you actually like?
Nas and Hov can't rhyme till they 80, bro. Like, give other shit a chance.
You feel me? Please.
People want it, man.
Please.
That's all a lot of their fans want, man.
Man, look, I'm getting tired of this shit, bro. We gotta give other niggas an opportunity. Really tap into this rap shit. There's a lot of shit out here for niggas if you really look for it. You know what I mean? Or listen to some niggas when they tell you.
Chill. Soul Child. SOLCHYLD out of New Jersey.
Dropped him in the chat.
Female artist, female rapper. Yeah.
Shit, I missed that.
Yeah.
Me too.
She's nice. She's fresh. Got fresh energy. Y'all might think she's on like a little coffee house kind of vibe. You know what I mean?
Well, if it's coming from you. It's coffee house rap. We know what you like.
Word, Rome Streets is coffee house rap?
Nah.
That's why y'all fronted at me.
That's one.
That's why y'all fronted on me.
Yes.
When I shared
like
Rome Streets.
Listen, man. Jerry Krause drafted Jordan, man.
Right.
Beanie shared Rome
Streets. A broken
Streets.
clock is right twice a day.
You know my vibes, Sin.
All right, look. Macito.
Oh, shit, man.
You've been the voice of the industry.
Yes, sir.
You're the voice of the young people.
Yes, sir.
What are we getting tonight?
We actually gonna get some industry talk, and
Okay.
what we gonna do is we gonna get the first edition of the industry news segment. So a lot of times I like to bloviate, get on my sin soapbox and speak down on you niggas. You know what I'm saying? But not today. We're just gonna do a industry news segment. We're gonna wrap up shit that's been going on in the industry. We're gonna try to do that same way we used to do the young rap. So first news is streaming is they're changing up some rules again, guys.
Again?
You know what I mean? I'm trying to update you guys.
I heard about this.
You know what I mean? It's hard to keep
Are
track.
niggas getting paid more? Yes or no?
No.
Somebody's getting paid more, but not
Somebody.
the artist.
Not
you know what I'm saying?
somebody.
Somebody. But they recently changed it to the point where they've decided that
What the fuck?
if you are in the lower tier or one of the lower played artists in Spotify, I believe the threshold is 200 plays a month, 5 cents a month. Spotify is keeping that.
5 cents a month?
Yeah, if you generate 5 cents a month, Spotify is keeping that. Now, it sounds crazy, but imagine the thousands of artists You know what I'm saying? That may generate, a little. It's hard to generate 5 cents a month.
I want to meet the nigga
bro.
that created that algorithm that says that 200 or whatever plays equals a couple of cents and just slap the nigga. Like,
right?
Are you serious?
That nigga's
Right.
different.
So essentially, what they're doing is they're creating a cap on your royalties. So if you don't make enough for this cap, they're keeping the royalties. You know what I'm saying?
Snatchies?
They snatchies.
Give me that.
That's mine. Thug life is mine. You know what I'm saying? So to the artists, shouts to them. But if your bank account is a little bit lower this month, Spotify just decided. I don't know if they consulted anybody. They just decided we keeping that now.
So you gotta pay for your monthly Spotify and they keeping your bread?
They keeping they keeping that. That's a subscription now. You know what I'm saying? Listen. They also created a new rule about
motherfuckers like strippers out.
Listen, give me that.
Niggas is putting the shit in the throwing and taking it back out, bro.
Like, you ain't making enough, girl. Give me that. You know what I mean? But another rule that they're creating is the white noise rule, right? So there's a lot of people who they kind of finesse the system because all you need is 30 seconds of a play on your stream for you to basically, get a stream, get credit for a stream. So there were a lot of people who tried to circumvent that, and what they would do is create multiple tracks of 31 seconds of dead noise, of white noise, no sound. You know what I mean? So Spotify is cutting that out. Yo, I wish I thought of that. I'm gonna be honest. You know what I mean? Shouts to y'all. Y'all like the PPP niggas on the low. You know what I mean? Y'all came up. You know what I'm saying? But now, Spotify said no more. We needs that.
Did
So
Caesar come up with that?
Caesar P, CEO and director of Spotify. You know what I'm saying? That's why you artists
White
ain't getting
Noise
no
Realty?
money.
Word.
White Noise Realty. Different.
Sponsored by DJ Envy.
Can't hear nothing.
So,
Yeah, we ain't shit.
we gonna we not, you know what I mean? That's why they fuck with us though, you know what I'm saying? Our attitude was fuck it and motherfuckers loved it, son.
Yeah.
So we gonna speak about, some record sales this week, you know what I mean?
Oh no.
Talk about
He
it.
said, "Oh no," because he know Drake talk is coming up. Dean, put the OVO shirt
Talk
on.
about it,
We here. But shouts to Drake. They thought he was gonna take back the #1 spot, but he got the #2 spot this week, by 2K. You know what I mean? 117K for Drake this week. Shouts to him.
That's a sliver.
He is the first artist this week. He was awarded the first artist to sell over 200 million in just singles by the RIAA. This ain't no hip hop by the numbers tweets that you can't look up. You know what I'm saying? Shouts to y'all though. But this is by the RIAA. First artist with over 200 million single sales. You know what I mean? He's at 223. I get it. This is the juiced ball era, but they probably gonna come up with some wild shit in 20.
Hey, Hey, yo.
Egregious.
We got it. Let's go to the next topic.
I'm glad this ain't a lie, but
yeah, I would have muted you, nigga.
Oh, shit. Immediately.
I might have been kicked out. You know what I'm saying?
Juiced.
Take off the
if the Wi-Fi
What makes
doesn't
that?
do it.
Right.
You and
It's
cut
the
the camera off.
Wi-Fi or the suspect talk. It's one or the other.
What did you mean by that?
Damn it.
Chill. Don't go to sit around. That Drewski. We not only talking about Drake this week. Shouts to Westside. We spoke about him earlier. Westside first week, new album, did 19.6K,
Almost
33,
20K, yeah.
almost 20K.
Major.
The official, and I did the research. I didn't see any tweets, guys. I Googled shit myself. The official highest first week in Griselda history.
Wow.
Beat. Let me where y'all.
Yeah, man.
Okay. Censor back. But
I thought he was gonna make it through this one, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
man, I thought it would have been me, bro. I'll be honest. But shouts to Westside, 19.6 this week. The official highest week in Griselda history, beating out 10 and Talk 4 without a 10.
You think there's niggas with Westside Gunn burner accounts that have 10 of them telling you that you should love this Westside album?
It might be, you know what I'm saying? Maybe
Because I didn't meet any yet.
Maybe we need to create some burner accounts ourselves.
You know what I mean? Motherfucker got 10 burner accounts, bro.
That last episode was a classic.
Slay wanks.
You feel me? Listen, You know, there's a lot of people in that. A
Big
lot of
Jenks.
people in that family tree. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? A bunch of everybody but Lloyd, my nigga. So shouts to Westside.
K-Swanks.
You know what I mean? Shouts to Westside, officially the highest first week in Griselda history without a Johnny P's caddy. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so you gotta salute us for that. You know, so while a lot of people think that
Mixed bills.
you know what I mean? He this I'm dead.
Yo, chill.
You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to the 11K.
Shouts to
Yeah.
11K and shout out to Westside. You know what I mean? But you know, I know y'all thought this was because of Drake. You know what I'm saying? And that I threw you with the swerve for Westside. But this is really to just bloviate and gas myself because the verdict says nobody was asking for the City Girls album, guys. 6 to 8K, just like I told y'all. You know, like people say the Thoughts want to listen to it. Nah, the Thoughts is listening to Brent Faiyaz's album that just dropped this week, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, nobody wanted to listen to this album. They on Breakfast Club, copping please, talking about we didn't promote it enough. Yeah, okay. Everybody knew about Real Ass Whores when we were discussing. But you know, listen, y'all gotta step y'all game up. Y'all on a major label. I'm not gonna give y'all the independent credit. I'm not gonna give y'all the no, you know, just like y'all mentioned, Carisha, you know, they giving her awards. That should have been ours.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Crazy.
So listen, just like I told y'all, nobody wants to hear this shit. Thank God for the youth of the world that they decided, you know what? Nah. Turn on that Ice Spice, you know what I'm saying?
Shout out Ice Spice.
Shout out to Ice Spice, you know what I'm saying? So
New York.
Big Bronx.
6 to 8K is kind of crazy, City Girl. So much so that I seen viral tweets of JT saying she wanted to get away from Carisha. They want to break up the album sales was so bad.
Crazy.
You know what I mean? So
Shout out to
you know,
JT.
Shouts to JT, shouts to Carisha. But you know, shouts to them individually, but collectively, y'all can keep that. You know what I mean? You know, and that's how we going for the industry this week, fellas.
You know, I love that nobody asked for this, found a way into the voice of the industry segment. I ain't even have to say shit.
Hey, nah, man, you
Yeah,
were right
man.
though. You were on the money with that.
So now we got the mailbag. We dropped the lunch hour. All of this is from the lunch hour, mind you.
Okay.
Because anytime we bring up certain rappers,
Oh no.
or I put the cape on, motherfuckers get mad. And I'm getting frustrated with that. Y'all tell me y'all be wanting me to be a certain way, then I put the cape on, and then y'all get mad at me. I don't understand. Which one is it? But nevertheless, we have our Leah M, because you know who was mentioned.
Oh no.
Redacted was mentioned. So Leah M shows up in the chat.
M appears in the chat.
She says, y'all gotta cut it out. The Book of Hove isn't celebrating 50 years of hip hop, no matter how cool it is.
Oh, she's not talking to me.
Hove hasn't done anything this year, and it's sad. Sin, I feel you, 100, 100, 100.
Wow.
So Deanie was the one who said that, in a way, the Book of Hove is a celebration of hip hop 50. Leah M said, you gotta get the fuck out of here. What do you gotta say to that?
Leah M, get the fuck over it, sis.
Yeah!
Get over it. You know what I'm saying? Let Hove eat. It's his time. You know what I'm saying?
Yo.
Book of Hove, Brooklyn. Grand
Let
Hove.
Hove eat. That's
Yo,
shit.
it's-
That's a quote.
Let Hove
God
eat.
damn.
I think
I don't think
he's
he
done a
need no
lot
more
for
than
the
that.
game.
The Hove needs to eat, bro.
He can't do something for himself and a nice little. Who's more deserving of that than Hove? Is my question.
It's a great exhibit for those who haven't been. It's a
Who's-
fantastic
who's more
exhibit.
If they did a
deserving?
book
Oh, you
at Esco,
went?
Yeah, I popped out.
well.
Shit.
if they did a book at if they did a
Yeah,
book
how y'all
at
let me pull
I
up?
Esco
would
Y'all
be
bugging.
there.
at the Queens Library,
don't
niggas
even
would be
go outside.
jacking it, bro.
Yo.
But it's Hove and it's like fuck out of here.
Army fatigues and Tim's on the whole line, bro. It would be 90 trillion of y'all niggas, and y'all would be holding this as some fucking plaque of achievement, the same way it's being held up for Hove. It's a big deal. God damn it.
Nah, they would be too busy
Jay
arguing.
and
Matter of
Nas are
fact,
different people.
let me move
Different
on.
artists.
Here we go.
Shadow OV6EV says, Deanie, they was on your head, bro. Deanie talking nonsense. That was not Hove's narcissistic intention. The Book of Hove is just grand payola. Damn. Does the same message for Leah go to him, or do you want to add more to him?
Or we go first, but no, you know what I'm saying?
God damn.
I'm going double time.
That's the constituency.
I am,
man.
bro.
Another
What
censor.
more do you want? I mean, what more do you want? Like, let's be honest, bro. I'm on tour with my wife. You know what I'm saying? If I made a video saying salute to 50 years of hip hop, shout out to all the artists, shout out to the fucking legendary rappers that have come along, y'all niggas gonna be like, why you ain't do a show? If a nigga did a show, you know what I'm saying, you'd be like, why you ain't have Zan got some more for this shit out with his Zan got some more for Bragging, but his Zan got some more for. What more do you want, bro? Like,
hold that thought, Diddy.
come
Y'all done got
on.
D turned up, man.
Stop it.
J.K. BZZ says, Brooklyn Library Book of Hove is a celebration of one man. Please, Dini, don't body yourself. It has nothing to do with hip-hop turning 50 years old. I am not on here saying Jay should have come to the Yankee Stadium or do a show for Hip Hop 50 or Nas Mass Appeal. Nope. But at least he could have done something that didn't have him as the sole beneficiary, just make it about the game. But hey, Jay does not roll like that. He never has and never will. And there's no grudges to be held about this. He doesn't owe anyone anything. But let's say what it is. Brooklyn Library was a celebration of Jay-Z, and it has zero to do with hip hop turning 50 years old. Period. You know what, Macito? I'm gonna let you talk because they jumping you, Dini.
Hold on. Were there any comments that weren't aimed at Dini?
No, it's my turn next.
More aimed at Jay-Z, more than aimed at
Pissed off the
Dini.
crowd this
More
week,
aimed at
man.
Jay-Z than Dini, but
Yikes.
it is what it is.
Yikes! Listen, usually these
Regular day, bro.
fuck Jay-Z, fuck the Jigger Man soliloquies. Usually they reek in hate and just, you know what I'm saying? But I'm not gonna lie, like, he kind of spoke facts. He gave him his props. He said, listen, he don't owe it nothing, but it does look crazy, which it does. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna lie. Like, when I'm being objective and subjective at the same time, but you know what I'm saying? For everyone, not just Jay, because y'all act like Jay is the dad of hip-hop, but you know what I'm saying? Not just Jay, but it looks a little crazy for artists of Jay's stature to be dropping weak movie trailers and Gayle King interviews. Gayle King, I'm still in your head about that Kobe shit, boy. You dropping
Facts.
Gayle King interviews, you know what I'm saying, who I don't support. Shouts to what Snoop Dogg said about it.
You don't like Oprah's intern?
Nah, I don't like Oprah's little homie, you know what I'm saying?
You don't like Lil Bleak?
Yeah,
She's
yeah.
Oprah's
Sin,
Bleak.
sin,
Hold
do
on,
it,
though.
sin,
Hold
sin.
on, though. Hold on.
Acknowledge it,
This
sin.
is a
What
safe
happened?
space, right?
What
Safe
happened?
space,
Go ahead.
bro.
Gayle King in that green dress. Though?
Little beefy.
She beefy, though. Them hams, she's hamming.
She's quite beefy.
Would
You think she got a Stedman? Because, you know, she caked up figuratively and literally.
Quite beefy.
Bruh.
She's a little beefy. You know what I mean?
Quite.
She AARP beefy. You know what I'm saying?
She probably with all the action, too. It'd be done to be with all the action.
yeah.
So as I heard, you know what
You
I'm
know what I mean?
saying? You know what I mean? I wouldn't know personally.
It's
you know
my
what I mean?
turn now.
Hey, girl.
Morrison Jones, 4640 says, Jav, you sound like a broad taking up for
God
her little boyfriend.
Damn it, man.
He's in his feelings about Jay. So I'm confused by this comment because I felt like on that lunch hour, not only did I wear the cape, but I also threw a lot of darts at Hove too. I thought I was right in the middle. I thought I behaved myself just enough.
Nope.
But it's like niggas hear me talk about, I guess I'm too loud. When I talk about Hove, niggas get really upset.
Any love is too much.
I said Hove is toast. I asked is Hove toast.
And then that's all they hear.
But that's all they heard was the compliments.
Any Hove love is too much, bro.
So, Mr. Morris Jones, you know, if you got this mad about me celebrating my favorite rapper, and I really wasn't even celebrating a nigga like that on that episode, you, my friend, need to rub some ass. Get it, you know, at night, if there's a nice little wifey or a little harlot, invest in it. You know what I'm saying? When niggas have a little ass to rub at night, they're not as mad as the niggas who have no ass to rub.
Don't just
at
wait
night.
till Thanksgiving to get some
Facts.
bro.
Y'all ain't seen me mad on
Facts.
any podcast.
You niggas are not rubbing enough ass. That's it.
You smiling.
Then we have fly shit only. He says, he had two comments. He said, Jav capable Hove, that's nasty work. Then he commented under Morris Jones' comment and saying, you was capable, Jav, respectfully. I'm pretty sure I said on the air that I'm wearing the cape. You new niggas. who just got here. Shout out to all the new subscribers, by the way. We
Shouts
love
to
you.
y'all.
But if you're new here and you still haven't figured out what's going on, go back in time. There's a lot of episodes. And you'll figure out, there's like, if you see me wearing a Mets hat, it's really a Giants hat. If you see me saying I'm wearing the cape, there's something else going on. I'll be telling y'all niggas what's going on here. Don't listen to me. If I say I'm wearing the cape or you see the Mets hat, I'm being problematic. No cool. You know what I'm saying?
Right, because that ain't his
These
real
be the
name.
motherfuckers that think wrestling is real and shit.
It's still real to me, brother. Sincere the Rap Snob. This one is for you. It's
What?
from
I thought I behaved
Samantha.
myself.
No, you did. But you're the Nas fan here.
Okay.
She says, as someone who's not a Nas fan, trust me, no one outside of the 25,000 people that bought his albums give a F about Nas dropping albums. If Jay-Z's dropping an album, it's going to be reviewed and judged on a different level. He can't just drop random albums like Nas that sells 10,000 copies. He'll be buried if he puts up those lame numbers. You say what to Samantha? Nigga, slander?
That's crazy.
I mean,
Was it
She's not-
25
she's
or
not-
22 though?
It's a she. She's not wrong.
It's neither. We don't know the numbers, but she's wilding.
nah, but she's not wrong. Jay-Z's a pop star. He was Drake before Drake was. So you know what I mean?
You gonna let her talk about Nas like that?
I don't know.
You
Nas.
say Jay is a pop star. I feel like that
She
just
can say
that's so
whatever she wants
diminishing.
about
You know what
Nas.
I'm saying?
That's how I feel when they talk
That's not
about
gonna.
that.
It's not gonna change my
diminishing,
fandom.
bro.
You're right. And that was a shot that Jay-Z
Yeah,
pop
yeah,
star. But anyway,
Glad you caught it.
we're uptown. You know, you see the young fellas doing what they do.
Mac, how they Mac?
They're representing the soundscapes to the vibes. All of a sudden, New York is nice outside again, so the hardest change their outfits. They put their four-wear away. They got the yams back outside. Somebody spilled some drinks on the petunias, and Sincere the Rap Snob needs them too.
Get off my lawn.
All right, man. It's been a long week. I'm a little tired and a little schmiz. Energy's not up, but I'm gonna try to get through this long because this is one person.
Oh shit!
One person and one person alone that needs to get off my lawn
Uh-oh.
for this episode.
Shit.
Right? I will not mention them by name because I will never mention them by name. No matter how hard they try, no matter how much they comment, no matter how much they tag us on Twitter, tag me on Twitter personally, I am never going to acknowledge this person by name. Know who you are, right? But this person needs to get the
I'm
fuck
gonna find a nigga
off
that dox you fucking niggas. Go ahead.
my lawn because this person is a Nas fan. Like he's a Nas fan. I'm a Nas fan. But
Y'all
I'm not gonna say
Y'all not the same.
they're
bro.
a Nas fan like I'm a Nas
Fanatic.
fan because
He's a Martian.
there's a different level of stand-up. There's a different level of fanaticism that this person has that I just like logically I don't understand. You know what I mean? We love Nas here on the podcast. You know what I mean? We've been celebrating Nas for years. This podcast has run pretty much alongside this 6-album Nas and Hit Boy run. You know what I mean? We started in 2019. The run started in 2020. It's pretty much, parallel. You know what I mean? And since that first album, King's Disease, we've done nothing but speak highly of Nas. We've celebrated Nas. All of the albums, minus maybe one, have gotten rave reviews from us, right? And honestly so. In earnest. We love these albums. You know what I mean? The run ends. We decide to have a ranking of the 6 Nas and Hit Boy albums, right? Our personal rankings of which ones we love most to which ones we love least, right? We gave our rankings, we put it out. It was out as a video, as content. This one person decides to get bent out of shape, starts slandering us in the comments, tagging us all up and down Twitter, creating videos of receipts of shit that we said. Bro, it's not that serious. We're celebrating Nas. We are literally making a video speaking strictly about Nas. 6 albums of Nas. It's basically Nas versus Nas versus Nas versus Nas versus Nas versus Nas. That's all we're talking. It's not Nas versus Jay-Z. It's not Nas versus Kanye. It's not Nas. It's just Nas versus Nas. That's all. That is all it is.
Nobody said any of those albums were whack.
And that's all it is. And somehow, in some way, even when we're only talking about Nas and we're basically saying Nas is his only he is his own sole competition, you find a way to get upset. You find a way to slander us. You find a way to fucking harass us on Twitter. Motherfucker, you need to get a life. You and all of your aliases.
We'll rub some ass.
You and all of your other screen names. All of you. If you have multiple personalities, go get that shit checked out, bro.
Please.
Go see a shrink.
Tired.
A therapist. Get some medication, something. Right? But you got to get the fuck off my lawn.
Get off my lawn.
Once and for all. This is the last time. The next time, we don't know what's going to happen. You might not see the show ever again.
Shit. They're about to set it on you, nigga.
Find you.
And I'm gonna take it a step further.
Going the Mace route.
Right?
I'm gonna take it a step further. Usually I bang to get off my lawn gavel.
Right.
I only got one bar for this.
What's the vibes?
For son, we should be with lots of no we fit. And you think that trying to indirectly slander us, son, us who we're not going anywhere. The subs are subbing. They're gonna ask you if that's a way. You can.
Get off my lawn.
The shit is because thing is, not for nothing, bro. I be feeling like all the criticisms, what's up? No, wizard, we're gonna visit. See to the line.
They do.
Because we're too. Matter of fact,
I'll take some more dings on the
you know what I mean?
to get off my lawn.
Cook.
Gavel time.
If we say that we think Magic 1 is better than Magic 3, you hate Nas!
Get off my lawn.
If you
know
have
what? Just say
19 fucking Twitter names, bro, please. Give me something else, Mace.
If even the artist who you like's team is telling you that you're an idiot,
Get off my lawn.
Listen to me. You're not moving
Feel me?
us. The smear campaign, you can't stop it. Motherfuckers is gonna find us. People who know niggas in the space in real life, they found us. Two T's.
hey,
Punch.
hit boy.
Salute.
Hit boy. They found us.
You know what I mean?
You can't get us out the paint.
Shouts to the seats at that Fuji's.
So in
Hands
reality,
free. They were very good seats, guys.
in reality,
Immaculate.
just remember what I said like 2 years ago. Like who you want to like. We're not here to move anybody out the way. You can't get us out the way. Just let us be great. We got the YoungFellaz coming up.
Yes, sir.
Top tier duo out of New York City.
Believe that.
New York.
Don't leave up out of here. Again, we love rap.
Big New
We
York.
support artists who put the work in. And y'all say y'all more artists who put out quality work. So sit the fuck down and don't move.
Tap in.
D need a balance. Take us home.
Please.
Yo, salute to Macito, voice of the young people, voice of the industry, voice of the nation. He will find you. The production you hear in your ears is sincere. I like that.
Super
The
producer.
production you hear in your ears is sincere.
D, you ain't give us no bars in like 3 years.
Bro,
my
Super
nigga.
producer, you know what
We
I'm
need to
saying?
work on that.
He's that guy.
Tap in, sincere beats.
He's the one.
Immaculate transition. Immaculate facilitating.
There you go. I had like
Job the point guard.
16 assists. in that.
You never fail us, my brother.
The
You
goat
never
of this
fail us.
podcast shit. Fuck
Salute
what
to
you heard.
Walt. Walt, we ain't never gonna forget you, baby.
Walt got
You
the
here
round
for
table
life,
hat on
nigga.
tonight.
That's
You know
Seen
what
it,
I'm
right?
saying? Stay tuned.
Yeah.
We got the YoungFellaz coming up next. One of the best duos in the fucking game. Tap in. It's the Rap Round Table. We in. Boom.
There we go.
Miz.
The heroes you need.
Champagne and Casamigos is not a good
It
idea.
was not, bro.
Champagne, but it wasn't because of pain,
I'm
no.
clipped,
Good
bro.
It
Lord.
was a celebration.
But,
As promised, New York's very own, New Rich Entertainment's very own, friend of the table, second appearance here.
Homies.
Sir.
The YoungFellaz are back at the Rap Round Table.
Big
Fellas,
New York shit.
we love y'all.
Thank you for having us. Every
R&B versus trap. Hell of a time.
Fire
Appreciate
vibes.
y'all.
Live niggas.
We love the bars. We love the opinions. We love to have you back. Fellas, what's good? What's good? What's good, man?
Oh, man.
How y'all feeling?
Good, man. Everything good.
Welcome
man.
back.
Can't complain. Can't complain at all.
So, you know, since the last time you guys were here, we've increased the reach a little bit.
I see.
So for the people who might not know who you guys are, not the day ones, but like the day 365s, they didn't watch that episode.
That's a fact.
Can we reintroduce ourselves to the Rap Round Table?
Absolutely. I go by the name of Biz.
And I go by the name of Storm.
We
and
go
they
by the name of the YoungFellaz.
We make
There
the
you
young
go.
fellas.
There you go, fellas. We love y'all.
Sir.
Y'all some
always
good
love.
dudes.
Good niggas, man.
Off the air is even better than on air. Let's be clear.
Classic
Party
shit.
lit.
You know
Shout
what
out
I
to the
mean?
Bronx. Shout out to
status.
Brooklyn.
Talk
sir.
about it. Talk
Patreon status.
about it. So let's get right into it. Let's give us a brief history real quick before we get into what we got going on tonight about how you guys got together, where you guys are at right now. Let's get from point A to point B as quick as possible. Biz, you can start it off.
We started out at the park. Nah, I'm fucking. nah.
Salute to Storm.
Nah, we met in high school. He rapped, I rapped. He had his crews, I had my crews. We battled. Shit was dope. We started a group with my man V, God rest his soul. And we just been rocking ever since.
There you go. I said, yo,
Sit on Go Time.
yo, y'all wildin'. So yeah, the last time we had you guys on, y'all broke down to us how y'all laid y'all foundation overseas. You know what I mean?
Facts.
We see what's going on. A lot of people are traveling overseas now. So clearly you guys had the vision. Are we still in that space, or are we more stateside with the business as of right now?
We playing both sides.
Okay.
So we back out in Europe. We cooking up some stuff that we supposed to be dropping at the top of the year.
All right.
With a producer out there. So, and we play in the States. We just dropped an EP with Rockwilder called Call the Dogs.
We'll get into that in a bit.
So yeah, we playing both sides.
But real quick, I fitted this stuff. You got
Appreciate
the Rangers
it.
logo with the eye.
It's unity. We did these. These is
Hey.
something we put together. So
I mean, the Astros fans are kind of salty right now, but
Yeah,
that
yeah.
hat is kind of
They
fire.
appreciate it, man. Appreciate it.
Real quick, you talked about the EP for all the dogs, right? Am I saying that right?
Call the Dogs.
Call the dogs. See,
Yeah.
It'll do it to you.
you guys sample heavy on that project, produced by Rockwild.
Mhm.
I want to ask you guys, because I was curious listening to the project front to back. Was it the sonical direction your choice, or was that Rockwilder's choice? Or you guys trusted his vision as to where it went?
I mean,
It was our choice,
Okay.
but we gave him the musical direction
Got it.
to formulate it the way that it was formulated. But it was our musical direction, and it based off of the idea of 90s versus trap. So that's why we wanted to make sure we did those samples.
That's it.
And he was originally DJing. He was the first DJ to DJ, like well known that we had with DJ First Choice from Power 105 at 90s versus trap. So that was what developed the.
I was
project.
curious
Full
because
circle
like
shit.
the pacing, the way it was laid out, it was very intentional. So I was like, y'all did this on purpose. It wasn't like y'all just closed your eyes to pick some shit. Like y'all put this together specific. So I was like, I wonder, was it Rockwilder or was it you guys? So knowing that kind of really opens my eyes as to you guys essentially curated a project, and Rockwilder was basically the vehicle for how y'all got your vision out.
What took us so long to put the project out was that Rock didn't want to really sample heavy, because Rock is not like when he sat us down, he explained he's not a sample guy at all.
Okay.
He does like original, and all his beats always sounded different. They never really he didn't have this sounding the same. So he was like a little like he was a little resistant about it. Like I don't know if I want to sample, but we like, yo, you kind of gotta see like the reactions that people are getting from just hearing their favorite record and then flipping it. So he was like, all right, let me see. We did about maybe 3. and he was like, "Yeah, you guys,
Convinced.
y'all on the song,
That's
y'all on
dope.
the song, y'all on the song."
I'm gonna get out the way now before I ask all the questions.
Yeah, no. So
what's the
staying
vibe?
there real quick. The R&B influence on the project.
Salute.
Heavy. I mean,
Yeah.
sampling Mary, Aaliyah, you know what I mean, a few others. Can you speak to that a little bit? Like, because we've talked about it here at the table. We feel like we miss the R&B influence in hip hop. A long time ago, motherfuckers used to be mad about that shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But like R&B in hip hop was always fly. You know what I mean?
Facts.
We got some of the best songs was like R&B singers on rap tracks. So
Facts.
speak to that. Like, are y'all fans of that? Like, y'all want more of that in
absolutely,
the space?
I think I listen to R&B more than I listen to rap, to be honest. And
I second
we
that.
wanted facts. we wanted to do shit that wasn't like just typical singing hook R&B. We rap to a girl or some shit. You know what I'm saying? So with this, it was like we were able to do that without having to kind of water it down and just do those kind of records.
Yeah.
And that was really where Rockwaller came in and gave it musical direction. We didn't care what sample it was. And he was more like, yo, but like the 702 sample, the Aaliyah sample were like him, like, nah, but if y'all go like this with what y'all want to do, I think people are really like. So it was really like, you know.
So it was a give and take.
It was a give and take.
Okay.
It was a give and take.
So with the sound and with the heavy R&B influence, on Deja Vu, on the album, on the EP, y'all mentioned that y'all sound like nothing else and that y'all should have your own genre. If y'all had your own genre, what would be the name of that?
It's a good question.
Listen to the bars.
I
always had this thing where
that
it's like, I always call
man.
my style R&B-IZ because it's like I sing rap. Yeah, it's my shit. Before Drake, no disrespect. I was doing this for a long time. So like
OVO team,
but I don't know what we'll call our shit. It's just like I feel like it's the perfect medium of just everything. You know what I'm saying? We do. It's nothing we don't do, but it sounds like us. If that makes sense. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Call it
I know
combination.
exactly what y'all
maybe.
Yeah,
combination.
Nah, I thought it was ill because when you hear certain records, I'm like, oh. And it got me to thinking because I took myself back into the adventures you guys threw. And I'm like, when the ladies hear a certain sample and y'all let it breathe a little bit, it's going to get that reaction. So is that part of your general creative process where y'all think about how people will initially react to the songs?
And it happened like that by accident.
Okay.
And it was like that by accident. It's exactly what it was. And we were like, damn, this is dope. So like a lot of the songs we were doing, like Rock wasn't even putting intros on. Rock is big on just giving us loops. Like he'll put a quick 4-bar, 8-bar loop and it just be like, all right, go ahead, do your thing. Yeah. So we're structuring it on our own. We're adding the filters that's gonna like, okay, this gives it a little space and stuff like that. And then, but for the most part, like those intros when they come in, like that's us just kind of like coming up with them because it was like, how do we hook the people like to bring it, like, because he was making those beats so different. Sometimes like we would get a lot of people like, what sample is that? Because it would be, the flip would be so
crazy,
so creative, right? So to throw those intros in there, it kind of like always had people, oh yeah, I remember that record.
So y'all made it more like user friendly for the listeners.
Intentionally.
So as a sample head who came up in the 90s and would discover samples and then go back and listen to the 70s joints that was being sampled, do you find that your listeners will listen to your songs and be like, oh, what sample is that? And then discover? Or do you think that they already know? They're
50-50.
already
Some
sort
do.
of, yeah, they're already familiar with.
Yeah.
I like this whole concept only because I just feel like it's a smart play. It's business at the end of the day to recapture a feeling, right? Are you guys in the future, just not to say what y'all got next, don't spoil it, but are we going down this road even further, or is there a pivot?
It's gonna get different.
Yo, we got too many records, you know what I'm saying? We do that intentionally, like
you guys work. Like, I want to be clear, these guys are not some random underground rappers.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Talk about it.
Like, these men work.
Yeah,
but we like to tuck. We like
Long
to tuck the music intentionally, just so that we could see like just really build like those great records, and then we dish them out. And right now, the style we're gonna do it in next is gonna be like just every week something crazy. And
I want
like,
somebody to do this as Kanye. So okay, I'm here.
visuals,
Facts.
visuals,
Good
multiple
Fridays.
It's like
visuals,
Good Friday, exactly.
like Good Fridays, multiple visuals though, like very creative. Like we got some really dope videographers that work with Griselda and some other guys that are gonna help us, like just kind of give us that vision to the music that we got.
Well, let's stay there because I don't know if y'all know around here, but I'm very big boom bap head. I don't know if people know.
We know.
The boom bap guys.
But I was going
kid.
back. I was going back to your earlier works.
Yes.
Your 2015 project, New York Times.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Heavy New York, classic beats. Y'all reworked them. Y'all spit over them. Can we look forward to maybe like
that you mentioned that.
a resurgence of that?
So that to just bring that like that, we literally those samples, we listened to like every record and we took. So we didn't sample the record. We sampled the original record,
right.
and reproduced
We did
it.
Yeah.
We did that with a point to prove. You know what I'm saying? That was the whole intention of that. And we took it to Norway. We played it for the guys out there when we were working with them, and they were blown away. And we wound up putting it out ourselves independently, just because of the politics.
Yeah.
Because of that, like I don't know, like. I don't know if he wants to, we'll do it again. Like I don't know. Like, I'm saying that we did it with this certain intention. You know what I'm saying? And it was just like, and we put it out there. So like, it was, and the intention was really like, and y'all ain't fucking with us. Like that was the whole intent. Like, and y'all ain't fucking with us. You know what I'm saying? Like this is what it is right here. And you know, so I mean, we'll see. Like it resonated very well. A lot of people who heard it was like.
Y'all seem like y'all enjoy doing it because I watched the process on Instagram. Y'all posted a lot of clips throughout the transitional phase leading up to the release. So I think I enjoyed it. So if y'all did a part 2, I wouldn't be mad at it.
Say
you know
that.
What I mean?
Say that.
Didi, jump in, bro.
So, yeah, go.
Hey, yo.
That was flagrant.
You gonna cook on him?
Damn it, man.
Oh my god.
Yeesh.
Sincere or Mace? I just don't know anymore.
A pause off, if you will. Now, what you mentioned intention, and I think it's interesting because, okay, we can have a conversation about direction this album. So I think it's really interesting that it's not people that consistent sound. And it sounded, I and Bean was mentioning earlier, it sounded I really enjoyed personally. Bean was mentioning earlier.
Facts.
Also, Sin mentioned your sound. Is it intentional to drop shorty EPs rather than these large bloated projects so that you can, you know, make each base happy with the music rather than making everyone upset?
Nah, for sure. Because at that time, how many songs was on? It was 14. It was,
14,
yeah, it was
14,
so.
15.
That's cool. This shit is dope, but you know, it's like when niggas drop a show on Netflix and shit. 6 episodes is better than dropping 15 because once the 15
not if it's Top Boy season 3.
I wanted 10 episodes, but
he right.
I think the EP is like the happy medium.
Right.
So you don't want to give them the dragged out 14 songs, but you don't want to give them just a single.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I feel like a lot of people are saying a lot of different things, but I think for sure that like the single game is done. Like the single game isn't what it used to be. You know what I'm saying? And now I feel like now like people want catalog. Like people want, and they want to decide what their favorite record is.
Facts.
I feel like that's the direction that music is headed right now, and that's why we're seeing so many declines in sales. Rap sales are so low because I feel like people are like the business is dictating what's supposed to go.
Right.
And the people ain't buying that.
Nah, Storm, no funny
real.
shit, bro.
It's real.
You keep it so funky, bro. Storm. I remember from the last interview, a lot of times we talked to a lot of artists. They hopscotch.
Yeah.
You cut right to the fucking chase,
He
and
said
I
what it was.
appreciate that.
Said what it was.
Didi.
So I got.
These are your guys.
I got back-to-back questions. He's my dude.
That's a
We go
fucking
back
fact.
a long way.
That's
I
a
love
fact.
these dudes. So while listening to the project, I just kept thinking to myself, like, yo, there needs to be a lady by my side with me while I listen to this. You know what I'm saying? Like, I felt like while listening to this, a lady would say, yo, who these niggas rapping? You get what I'm saying? Like, you don't really see that too much. You remember back in the days, you know what I'm saying? I don't know y'all niggas situations now, but when niggas was on vibes, you know what I'm saying? used to play your shit. They'd be like, "Oh, who that?" You'd be like, "It's me" or some shit. That's my man. Like, but I was listening to this shit, and another thing I was listening to is how lively the production was from Rock. So I had to Google, see my niggas like a little over 50. You know what I'm saying? And we're just surprised he was able to like just recapture that lively. You get what I'm saying? Like a lot of times when niggas get to a certain age, they lose that step. It's like the fact he has not lost that step, it's almost weirdly like he's gained the step. You know what I'm saying? Like, what was the atmosphere like?
Yeah, I've been waiting this question.
I'm getting there.
Nah, fact. We
getting there. The Migos is taking me there slowly.
For that question
I'm behind the wheel. I'm behind the wheel.
We spent a lot of time working with Rock, and I feel like it worked up into that project. Like
it took a second.
But we've been in the studio, like just playing. Yeah, facts. But
So the question, like his question.
The question in the
that nigga was dropping all over.
Second, I was wondering.
Nah, but it took a while.
You
But
got there though.
Yo, I'm crying.
It took a second only because sometimes people just have a different vision than your vision, and then they don't even understand your vision until you really. So it took a lot of that for us, and really it be me like they look at Biz and they be like, Biz can rap. They look at me and they be like, what is this Spanish nigga doing? Like, what is he really about to do right now? Where does he want to go? And at that time, a lot of times people try to tell me the direction that it needs to go. And
Don't you hate that shit?
And I have this whole like, wait a minute, like I sound like this, I write like that. How you gonna tell me? Like, you know what I'm saying? So it took a second because we needed to like show him like we're spitters. That was the first
There
day.
was a lot of arguments with Rock, like a lot of phone calls with us and Joe and Rock, and they'd be like, I hang up and like, I can't do this shit, my nigga. This nigga's wilding, bro. And then facts, and then he'll hit us back the next day with 2 beats, and I'm like,
but that
was it.
Nah, let me stop.
He trying to get him.
That's how they get me every time.
Second question.
That's why I'm so blunt because it's like fuck
that
that.
nigga right now.
Yes, he's cooking.
I'll fight those guys. I'm not gonna rap in
Cook it right.
Spanish, but I'm
sure you could.
I'll do it.
I'ma shake my shoulders.
Wanted to, Storm.
And I would throw a little Spanish word or two.
He's Spanish word or two. He's Spanish as fuck.
He can.
Yeah.
I'm not doing it though.
Second question is this, and this is more like an in-depth question. Y'all been rocking for a long time, as my brother Jarv mentioned. You know what I'm saying? 8th grade, ciphers, lunchroom tables, to rocking 50K stages, traveling across the world as a unit. You know what I'm saying? What's the one? Give me one thing you pretty much like the reason you locked in with this man. Like, that's my brother, and one of the reasons I'm locked in with this man is because give me like something about Storm and give me something about Show that's like, why are we locked in? Why we do this thing of ours? Why we do what we do is because I get this from him. What do you get from Storm? What do you get from Show is what I'm asking, basically.
That's a good question.
It's a hell of a question.
Not fast or in-depth.
For me, I can start it off. For me, like what I get from Biz is like his talent, his lyrical wordplay, his punchline. So it's like I'm always inspired to like just be as witty with every like he's super technical with like rap, like like
he's nice.
Fab say or Jada say some whack shit and he gonna call it out like, nah, that line was whack, and it'll be like, damn, but that's Fab, but that's Jada. But it's like, but he's
Jada
so,
said some whack shit?
He's so, I mean, you'll be surprised.
I love this and I love Fab, but
I would like
you'll
to
be
see.
surprised. And that's like, for me, it's like that's what makes him like my favorite rapper. So it's like it's always that first for me, like, you know what I'm saying.
And my answer is, this nigga's like push me, I feel like, to be the best I could be. You know what I'm saying? Because like we'll argue in the beginning, we argued about mad shit because like we don't live like, we two different people, so to make two minds become one is not easy. You know what I'm saying? I know y'all know because y'all four. So like,
all the time.
So it's like we just go back and forth, and I always feel like we'll argue, and then the best outcome will come from that argument and shit. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, it's my real life brother. That's my nigga. Yeah. So like, being able to perform with my best friend is like, that's the most fire shit in the world. Like, you know what I'm saying? I was in Europe, nigga. We had fucking the worst 9-to-5s in the world. I got fired because I went to Europe with my nigga. You know, that's the most fire shit to me.
It's like those legendary moments.
That's real. Yeah, that's real.
I think that's fire that y'all as friends, brothers now, y'all took that risk to say, fuck this 9-to-5. Let's go chase this shit. But in chasing that shit, y'all curated the sound. And in curating that sound, it hits over there. Then on this side of the fence, the sound is changing. You niggas deliver the bars. Are you guys ever interested or like feeling the pressure to say, you know, yeah, we got the girls, we got the ladies. Y'all have secured the ladies. Y'all want to delve into the underground shit? Do y'all want to fuck with that Griselda S sound? Do y'all ever feel pressure to get into the Griselda sound?
But we did a joint with Smoke Dizza, you know what I'm saying? So we tie into to the world, you know what I'm saying? And we've been in talks with Ransom, you know what I'm saying? Us and Ransom been going back and forth. We've been going back and forth for a minute, so you know, like we all the way for it. You know what I'm saying?
I only ask because I know one thing I know about y'all. Not that I talk to y'all every day, but from the last interview, you guys have a clear view of what the space is. Y'all not one of these artists who just don't know what the fuck is going on.
Right.
Y'all are tapped in. So I wanted to know, like, what y'all fuck? Is it possible that there's a tape in the tuck where I just get on some hard drumless loops and just rap
that
bars?
Tape is in the tuck.
Facts.
That tape is in the tuck. That tape's already done.
I would say it exists.
It exists.
Say less. I need an advance copy.
You got to slide for an extra song in that tape?
That's a fact. That's a fact.
You send us 6 joints. We'll put a whole tape together.
I was just about to say that.
Say less. I'm gonna go cook it this weekend.
I got a question for you, Storm. so you from the big Bronx? We big sound over here. You know what I'm saying? So I want to know, what did like Hip Hop 50 mean to you? Being like an artist, being from the Bronx, Latin descent, you know what I'm saying? What did it mean to you, bro?
Every culture.
I think it was amazing. It was amazing to just see people you know, people you don't know, just everybody just celebrating hip hop. You know what I'm saying? The way that they're celebrating it. Like for me, it's like I'm a student of the game, so it's like I always I'm a fan. Like I'm not like never too egotistical to like even pull my phone out. Like, you know what I'm like, we saw Fab perform at an Avrix event. I was geeking out. Like I was 16. I'm like, yo, this nigga Fab. Like you know, but that's me. I see Jada, I see anybody. We hang out with Jada's son all the time. But you know, I'm still like, that's Jada. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, 50 years, man, it's like, you know, I've met Kool Herc before, you know what I'm saying? Salute. Obviously, we know Eric Sermon, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, man, it's 50 years, yo, that's crazy, right?
Yeah, it is.
50 years is crazy, so
though, like,
that's dope.
50, rap is so young.
It is,
50 years, like my dad is older than rap.
Yeah.
That's fucking nuts.
That's
you know what I'm
crazy.
saying?
Yeah.
And like that shit took over our whole life. So
And
it's like that's crazy.
Everybody's
Rap is so young.
Now y'all speak about, just going back to a couple questions, y'all speak about the fights for your sound, and even when Jov mentioned a sound that y'all want to get into. Now I'll address the elephant in the room of why they can dictate that and why they can have the fights. Y'all speak about it on Feel the Way I Do, my favorite joint off the EP, about the ownership that you guys have over your material. Now ownership is it can mean a lot of things in 2023, right? In the land of 360 deals, in the land of I'm independent but on empire, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot of weird shit going on nowadays. So speak about what ownership...
We're independent and on empire.
What does ownership mean in 2023, and what type of freedom does that offer you these days?
Nah, we different. Yeah, shout out to Norway. Shout out to the big homie. He gave it real good political deal.
All right, so good. I'll spin Mace's question like this.
And we own all our masters.
That's the important. That's the important part.
And the label take very little.
That mean I ain't gonna see no AI voice of you nowhere. That's what that means.
You probably would.
AI Drake is nice.
They sign off.
They signed off on it though. You heard? Exactly.
What is the future for New Rich Entertainment? That's y'all baby, I'm assuming.
It is.
Like what? Where are we going with that?
That was crazy.
Your baby?
Our baby. Our baby.
I
got it.
I'm not above it.
Wait a second. Have we ever been paused by the guest, bro?
First time?
Development.
You know what? I'm gonna let Showbiz live.
Hey, bro,
This man got packed up. This man got packed up in that ring.
Yeah, that was
so
crazy.
I'm wear that one.
Yeah.
Shout out Spence, my nigga.
That's kind of crazy.
You have to make sure
but that's your company. What is the next evolution for New Rich Entertainment?
Me and Storm just had that conversation recently, and this is so much we want to do. I want to put out as much projects as we can.
I think what we're gonna do, I think it's cool. Like it's no secret. Like I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna try to release as much music as we can, and we're not gonna just limit that to just like us doing music together. So you might get some Biz stuff, you might get some Storm stuff, you might get some YF stuff, but you're gonna get it all under New Rich ENT. You feel what I'm saying? So it's not like like breakups or split ups or nothing like that. It's just that the algorithm is moving faster and faster with so many uploads that's happening. There's like, where we at? Maybe 100,000 uploads a day or something crazy like that. Crazy. And so it's like, with just the idea of that, we just gotta we can't keep waiting until we get together to do music together only. Like we gotta get it done and then put it out, you know what I'm saying? And not hold on to anything. So as far as New Rich Entertainment goes, that's like 3 brands right there, Storm, Biz, and YF. We are interested in other artists and working with other artists.
That was gonna be my follow-up question. Before you get there, selfishly, it's more of a compliment than a question. I feel like being that you guys are so intentional with your music, I think artists would benefit from being around people like yourselves who have ideas, who are meticulous about the process. Is there an artist that's affiliated, or are we looking for artists?
I'm definitely looking.
Okay.
Definitely. We fuck with a few people, but I'm definitely looking.
I just think that right now where we are with things, it's like I'm not really trying to fuel nobody's egos. You know what I'm saying? So that's just where I'm at right now. So it's like I'd rather make sure we get to where we need to be. And you can't tell us nothing. You either gonna listen or you're not. Because I don't got time for nobody telling us like.
Nah, cause we've been through that shit before. That's the thing.
I don't want no artist like who's naive and think they know what they talking about to tell me like what it is that they. All right, cool, do what you got to do. You know what I'm saying? You don't got to do it. You know what I'm saying? So I'd much rather get ourselves in the space that we need to be, and then we'll have that conversation with talent. There's always talent out here. There's always talent to find. Singers, producers. We got a lot. We know a lot of incredibly talented people.
I like that.
We'll get there.
Yeah. I got one final question for you guys. I don't know if my brothers do, but I know I have one. I'm curious about it. Only because as we've expanded as a pod and we've come across more and more people, and there's so many fucking opinions. Mm-hmm. Have you guys had to run into situations where like people feel like, I did it over there, but you're not doing it over here, and they try to front on y'all? Yeah. Like, how have y'all handled that? How do y'all handle the pushback?
It's fine. Like, it's mad people that went overseas then got to the league. You know what I'm saying? I'm fine with that. And if that's how you feel about me, I'm fine with that too. Because I know our talent. Right. I know what we capable of, and I know niggas can't fuck with us. So I love that. I'm fine with that.
Yep. We just drop more music. That's what we just gonna hit them with more music. They ain't gonna tell it what. It's like, that's cool. Like, y'all can say what y'all want, but it's like we definitely went overseas and we met Snoop and Nipsey over there. So it's not like we ain't meet no talented American artists going out there. You know what I'm saying? So we was able to open up for Snoop and do a lot of great things. So for them to say that and for them to give pushback, it's like, man, that's unfortunate. That's That's tough.
Sorry for that, man. This question is I say it's about like 70-30 show Storm. You know what I'm saying? Brooklynite.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I listen to a lot of the music.
Big Brooklyn.
Hove quotes.
Ooh.
Several Hove quotes.
That's a fact.
I'm not gonna be one of them guys that knock you for that. I respect that. I feel like you should pay homage. For the new guys who don't know those Hove lyrics, they might go back. I heard this dude named Show. He was blank. This is fire. He said, "Oh shit, that's a Hove bar." That shit might make a person go back listen to Hove. It's the synergy that the music creates. I want to know: have you been to the Book of Hove yet?
Yo, me and Joe, on a ride here, Joe was like, "Yo, you gotta go to the Book of Hove from Brooklyn." And I'm like, "Yo."
So here's my question to you, and I want to know your thing too. Like being from Brooklyn, being an artist, being an MC. And say what y'all want, but we all Jay-Z is what a nigga strives for. You know what I'm saying? If you're a nigga that picked up the mic today,
100%.
That's who you are striving to be. You get what I'm saying? You're trying to feed your family and be the nicest nigga while doing it.
Right.
It's not rocket science. It's just A, B, and C.
Like
it's tight.
But
you pissing a lot of people off.
They'll be all right. Drink some tea and be okay. Shout out to
no. Rub some ass.
Rub some yams.
Rub some ass.
They gonna be on your head again next month.
Basically, the question is, what does it mean to y'all? You know what I'm saying? As y'all are furthering y'all journey into the game, making y'all way, y'all footsteps, what does it mean to y'all seeing Hove get this type of accolade? Because it is a fucking accolade.
That shit is amazing. Like,
bingo. Bruh. Like, kick them doors down. You know what I'm saying? It's in everyone's plans, bro. Like, everyone's gonna get there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
See that?
I didn't go because I felt like I know Jay-Z so well, man. Like, it's like,
right,
what am I gonna see at that museum that I haven't know?
I don't
already know. Yeah.
But question for you, Storm, being from the Bronx, if the same thing were to happen for a Bronx MC, who would it be for you?
For a Bronx MC?
Yeah.
I mean, for a Bronx MC, Pun.
Yeah.
There you go. I mean, who else would he have said? That's what I think I say.
I mean, it could have been
Fat Joe.
KRS-One,
I mean, no, look, shout out to KRS-One for sure. Like,
Yeah, it's Pun or KRS. It's either one of those.
So, for
Oh,
sure.
Boogie Down Productions, maybe.
Pun, the reason,
But I would give it to Pun, though.
Pun.
Pun. Come on, y'all.
First platinum rap Latin artist.
Yeah,
It's a big deal.
absolutely.
Broke ground, bro.
My boy Kid
Facts.
Frost
Yeah.
didn't go platinum? Kid Frost?
Actually,
yo,
Come on, son.
Hey, man.
sticking with that,
Fuck with the West
I
Coast,
do.
man.
I want to circle back to something Storm said earlier.
No.
And kind of in passing, but I want to circle back to it. We were talking about, like, you know, the Bad Bunny thing and whatever, and you said that you would not rap in Spanish.
Facts.
You wouldn't do that.
Why not?
I'm just curious for
tripping.
me personally.
Tripping.
Why? How come?
Look at me.
what?
Why would you want to hear a Spanish nigga rapping Spanish?
Because you could
Because
speak
he's Spanish?
Kind of fire.
Talking about my nigga.
Kind of fire, bro.
Spanish a little bit, and I can't even speak Spanish.
Maybe that's the
Not
next
that hard.
evolution for Storm in
Yo,
the
bro,
Spanish
man.
bars.
Bad Bunny.
Not that.
bro.
How you say storm in Spanish, bro?
That's cool. Like,
He's not jacking it.
because it's cool.
He ain't fucking with it, bro. Yeah,
I don't even think
Y'all
the
niggas
people
don't
liked
stop.
it when Pun was doing it. Like, I think they were more impressed
You
with
not
what
even
Pun
in the
was doing
class?
with his lyrics.
Crazy, bro.
I don't think they liked that more than like leave a nigga dead in a little Italy.
No, that's facts.
Like
That's
that
facts.
was like
Yes.
where people were like, whoa, what the
Yes,
hell is he
that's a
talking about?
fact. But
So I felt like as Spanish people, like Spanish in particular, you have so much against yourself in rap music just in general. For you to rap in Spanish, it's just like, to me, for just my opinion, it's like, oh yeah, I mean, of course he can do that. That's
you don't
fine.
gotta go full.
But you know what's impressive? A nice ass Spanish rapper rapping in English, but coming with some heat. That's
I see it.
impressive.
That is
That's like, I'm talking about. Give me a nice Spanish rapper other than Pun.
Yeah, because they do
The
get
son is
front of
I'll
us.
wait for it. Give me another nice,
You said
like
Chris
not
Rivers?
under the influence of his father.
okay.
Name just another random Spanish guy that's like, oh shit, he's dope.
Cuban Link.
UFO.
You're gonna go to Cuban Link.
Feeve is the homie. We
Shout
gotta
out
know
to Feeve, right?
Feeve the bro.
And Feeve goes under where? Terror Squad. He signed to who? Fat Joe. So it still kind of goes under the same
Nah, that's
umbrella.
some nice Spanish
He's still
niggas.
going
That's
to the
some
same
nice
umbrella.
Spanish niggas,
Aldo.
Aldo.
Shout out
that's the
to
bro.
Doe. Shout out to
My
Doe.
son Merce.
But don't put out
Uptown
enough.
Unite.
Don't put out enough
What's
music.
big homie name?
Nah,
Don't put out-
put out some
Dude.
shit. Don't be dropping.
What's the homie? The one that be rapping with Def Soldier.
Yo,
The
everybody.
deep
but this is my
voice.
thing, right? Y'all gonna keep
You know what I'm
naming
talking
niggas, right?
Bub
None of them
Styles.
niggas rapping
Shout
Spanish,
out to
bro.
Bub
What's
Styles.
the
that's
dude?
a
Don't
fact.
None of them
ever
rapping
Nah,
Spanish.
Don't ever disrespect
Yo.
Nems.
Nems.
Nah,
None
but
of them
no, you're not
his-
saying.
his-
Italian. It's Italian.
Word.
Yo,
Italian, bro.
Storm just had the realest shit though. Everybody you name don't rap in Spanish.
None of
Nah,
them rap
that's a
in
fact.
Spanish.
Touche.
So it's like, and they're all good, and,
You-
and respect to all of them, right? But at
Whole
the end,
time I thought Nems was Puerto Rican,
Not
bro.
saying
That's
to do it
crazy.
on like for an album, but if you got like a nice record and a vibe,
there's a record
what
we
I'm
got
saying?
called Not At All. You know, the Henny
love
got me
Not At
feeling
All
like
is
a
fire.
bottle. The hustle got me dripped in all this oro.
That's what I'm
That's
saying.
the
Yeah,
most I'll do.
shit.
You'll
I'll do a little,
sprinkle in
throw a little sprinkle, right? A little,
right.
throw a little Spanglish in
Adobo,
there because
adobo.
the hood love that shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
You love
Yeah, yeah,
Adobo?
But
That's
more
the
than,
thing.
but more than that, Nah.
Do you think you're leaving the realm of hip hop if you do that?
Yeah, and I'm deep, and we deeply
That's
rooted
it.
it. We
Nah,
deeply
facts.
rooted in this shit. Like hey.
A Jamaican rapper gonna rap in
If you went
Patois.
full Daddy Yankee, I would laugh, my nigga. That
Yo,
shit
my
is
big
funny.
homie. The thing is, my big homies ain't Spanish. Shout out to, but my big homies aren't. They just are in Spanish, and I'm from Soundview.
As long
like
as you're not
I'm
doing
just
nothing
not
like
from.
Bonson.
I'm not from Washington
Bonson.
Heights. I'm not from the west side of the Bronx. I'm not from. But shout out to all of them. They official. You know what I'm saying? But it's just I wasn't. The block that I'm from Pistol Pete block. Like I'm from over
Big
there.
sound.
You are
Like,
where you from.
You are where you
That's a
from.
fact.
So
That's
it's
a
like
fact.
I just didn't. My mom's in the. Y'all. I've told y'all the story. My mom's in the house. You got the Spanish vibes, but when you went outside, it was just wasn't that. And what they instilled in me with the guys in hip hop was like that. Like yo, the odds are really against you. The odds are against Biz, but the odds are they really looking at you like, come on, what do you got?
Right.
It's I'm a joke first until you hear me, and then it's like. Damn, I ain't gonna lie. Wow.
People came for Joe's head for saying, you know what I mean? Like Puerto Ricans was there with black people, you know what I mean?
They
in the
were
70s.
coming at him.
They were coming at him.
They were coming at him
real.
for that. You know what I'm saying? And I just feel like I represent that, like amongst everybody else that y'all were naming. I represent. I feel like even UFO Feed, we all have a due diligence to like as Spanish people to prove that we just as nice. No, just as nice. Not a
Nice
little bit
for,
far behind.
you know,
you're a little far behind. No, we just as nice. You know what I'm saying? So we gotta prove
nicer.
that.
It is like an unspoken thing where it's like you gotta like if you're Hispanic, you really gotta prove that you nice. Like I can't really word it any other way than that. Like they gotta really be like, yeah,
come on.
You know what I'm saying? So
We can't sugarcoat that.
I see where you're coming from. 2023, we got a couple of months left in the year. Is there any more new music on the way, or are we just looking at you guys for 2024?
A lot of new music.
Anything you can share right now, or should we just wait on it?
Yeah, the first single we got called Big is coming out. That's gonna be crazy. We already kind of teased it on the gram. We did the sample from was it Leaders of the New School?
Yeah, and yeah. We
No, not
gonna
Leaders of the
gonna
New
play it for
School.
y'all after.
It wasn't Leaders.
Oh,
of the
Wavy,
New
Wavy.
School. It was Q-Tip. The
Scenario.
The 3 G's in.
You talking about the Bonita Appleball joint?
Yes.
Oh yeah. For Killing Me Softly. Yeah, at the beginning. Yeah.
Y'all
Okay.
party
Oh,
now.
y'all competition?
Oh shit, man.
The pod fellas?
Shit, the pod.
Okay.
Copy.
Lifestyle.
I hope y'all get T-Mark. I hope y'all got T-Marcus on there. Oh, okay. That's the one he do with Fresh Fiend?
No. One, but he's starting a new one. It's called Bridging the Gap.
Salute to T-Mark. I love that boy, man.
He's a fashion guy.
It's a good dude.
He's a stylist.
T-Mark is the nigga I showed you was in all the fashion with all the hats, the custom
He got
fitteds
the custom
and the kicks.
fitteds, yeah.
My
and the
nigga
kicks.
T-Mark, big Soundview.
So we
T-Mark.
started a podcast with him, and we're gonna help him put that together. We actually shoot the first episode this weekend.
Fire.
Talk about
We gotta
it.
link up, T-Mark.
And last
to
but
us.
not least, to address the elephant in the room for any stray straggler commenters. Listen, Call the Dogs EP dropped in July, y'all. So
Yup.
anybody trying to say, you know,
Biting
yo,
Drake or
listen.
whatever.
I was waiting for that
It
one.
might,
I
it
was
might
waiting
be
for
the
that one.
reverse.
Facts.
It might be the reverse.
That's a
you know what I
fact.
mean?
That's a fact. We had
Yeah.
this name. We had this name for a year.
A little minute, y'all.
Y'all
long
first
time.
y'all
Man,
told us
y'all.
about the Rockwilder project the last time y'all was here.
Exactly.
It was
A
called
year
Call the
ago.
Dogs. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't gonna
Dope.
lie. Let's keep it a buck.
We've had it called Call the Dogs. I'm gonna give y'all a secret. We had it called Call the Dogs since we recorded Feel the Way I Do.
Mhm.
Because if you hear the intro and Feel the Way I, the girl whispers,
For the dogs.
and that's where we got the name of the EP.
Who else gonna do it like I do, huh?
That's the hardest joint on there.
And
That
that's
shit
where we
crazy.
got the name of the.
They bar up on that shit.
I got one more question
But shout
for
out
y'all.
to Drake though for like I mean,
Yeah.
because it
Yeah.
still helps at
Hey,
the end of the day in
inspiration is
conversation.
inspiration.
and
Facts,
Like
facts.
if anyone comes across our name, that they think looking at the call
Who are these guys?
Yeah. So
Take a listen
Check the
to
shout out
dates.
to Drake.
Check
You
the
gotta do
dates.
Shout out to Drake.
Check the dates.
Yeah. I got one more question for y'all because I need some takes. Y'all have a very popular party called 90s versus Trap.
Yes.
Shit is lit. We was there.
It's a great time.
Amazing time.
Enough yams.
Facts. But I need some takes, and I need an answer.
Okay.
If there was a 90s versus trap battle, or like a versus, who
90s.
He didn't even let you finish the question.
Yeah, he didn't even let me finish the question.
90s for sure.
Love that.
For sure.
Yeah,
Need
like
that.
yo, and you know what it is? It's because we've done so many of them,
Yeah.
and we're literally going off crowd reaction, not
It's
personal
nostalgic.
opinion. The crowd.
The
Once that
Jay-Z
Tevin
vibe was
Campbell or that
crazy.
Mary J. Blige or that whatever come on, even that Jay-Z Beanie Siegel in the Mill record, like
played
when
like,
all of these
remember
different
that?
records come
For the
on,
fam.
4 whole records
Feel
back
different.
to back in the spot. Remember?
The 90s
crazy.
wins.
My bad.
The
my
90s
bad.
wins.
My bad.
Every 90s versus
It's all
trap.
good. You remember what I told you in your
90s
ear, though, right?
I don't. I was drunk. I was drunk.
Never
was a
mind.
couple nods
We'll
back
do
to
it.
back
We'll do
to
it
back.
off wax.
All right, for fellas, this has been a great interview.
For sure.
Honestly, bro, the young fellas, we should make this like a annual event.
Honestly,
I'm with
man.
this.
Y'all,
Facts.
y'all
My
energy
guys.
is immaculate, and y'all pros. Like y'all have done this many times, and it's evident. Y'all know how to conduct yourself in an interview because again, we've had some guests here, and we was like pulling, hoping. Give us an answer, please.
Honestly.
You guys do this. Y'all do everything at a high level. Y'all rap, y'all interview, y'all party, y'all curate at a high level, and we want to see more of it. For the people who want to follow you, where can they find the young fellas on social media?
Oh, and y'all haven't seen nothing yet with 90s versus trap, just so y'all know.
Wait,
Y'all only
wait,
caught a
man.
little
Salute to
taste of
Catra.
it. That was at Catra. Like that was like our old vibe. We just wanted to like just test the waters to see what we could do.
Yeah.
And we sold them bitches out. We
Beautiful
didn't know we
vibes.
didn't know
this
we were
next
gonna
one?
do that. But this next one,
Say that.
Different.
and y'all
That's it right
invited,
there.
y'all good.
Say
you know,
less.
y'all
You know
good.
y'all invited.
But
It
the
was
next
love. It was
one,
love at the last one. It was crazy.
just know it's all about location. You feel me?
Location.
Hey, yo. Sound like Stephen A. Smith would love this one.
Talk about it. But the young fellas on social media, at YoungFellaz
Yes,
or the YoungFellaz?
DAYOUNGFELLAZ.
Everywhere. YouTube,
That's
Twitter,
Beautiful. Guys,
Instagram.
I love y'all. We
Love.
wish nothing but success
Yes, sir.
with all your endeavors. We will be watching. We'll be liking the posts. We will be comment creeping to see if niggas is hating. All that shit. We love to do it. And showbiz, you know, when that rematch happens. And that invite. Let's do the fight. Do the fight party. Let's do the fight party.
Let's do that.
So we could argue in person. We were supposed to argue at the last fight.
I'm happy that I was out of it all. I was so sad. That was the most sad I ever. That's my first loss in life.
Oh, man.
I was a Floyd fan, so I never
so you
seen
never-
it.
yeah.
So
Oh,
seeing this shit live, I was really upset.
And it was a
I was a
blaze
sad
of
Joe.
glory.
I was sad, bro. Like,
sick.
hey, yo, I got a shot for you. I'm like, nah, I'm good, bro.
I remember, yeah.
I'm not even trying to drink that.
told me the next
I was depressed, bro.
All I know is
Spence.
part 2. Let's
Spence.
put it together.
154 for sure. My boy
Didn't we put a bet on the bottom?
No, we
of
didn't
it?
fucking-
I think
I think it was a bet on the bottom amigos. I think it was a bet on the bottom amigos.
I could have swore they shook on something. I
I
coulda-
did.
Niggas is nuts. Y'all niggas is nuts. And you my rap partner. You're fucking nuts. All right, bet. What you want? What you want? I got you.
Young-
Y'all niggas is nuts.
Double enough.
Nah, I'm with
double enough.
Double
Say
enough.
that.
Nothing.
Listen,
And it's on air. This
We're
on
good
air.
What
niggas.
did y'all
Good
bet?
niggas.
What did y'all
with
even bet originally?
YoungFellaz,
bottles,
round
like-
I think it was the
table
bottom
event.
amigos.
It probably was.
Hey, I'm with it, man.
I was off the Migos that day, so it probably was a
Right,
vibe.
little bottle
When you came
amigos.
last time, we had the amigos.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Double
this is
or
the
nothing.
YoungFellaz, the rap round table.
Facts.
Until next time, tap in with us. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Rap round table.
Good niggas, man.
Fellas. Salute my nigga Joe.
That's a fact.